gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. I am so excited for today's game. It is the end of Week 9. This is it. This marks the halfway point, the mid-season point of the 2023 NFL season. That is right. That is tonight. This is the last game of Week 9, and we've got a good one on tap for y'all today. We've got the LA Chargers going all the way to New York, New Jersey, to MetLife Stadium here, and we've got a home game here for the New York Jets. Now, the Jets are coming off of a 3-game win streak right now. Can you believe that? After all the drama, all the hard knocks that these guys had to face without Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are still in it with Zach Wilson. The Jets have improved to 4-3 this past Sunday with an impossible come-from-behind win against the New York Giants. But it's highly unlikely that they'll win tonight with another sloppy performance like they had last week against this LA Chargers offense. Now, although they are only 3-4, the LA Chargers do have a talented roster, and the Jets are 3-point underdogs heading into today's game. Now, the Jets somehow overcame injuries last week to both of their starting centers, Connor McGovern, and then his backup, Wes Schweitzer. That last week's game, that caused a lot of issues, and they had to get someone to fill in that spot, but we'll get into that here in just a second. Now, they still managed to win the game, but can they win again tonight? We're about to find out. Now, ideally, the Jets would hope to have rookie Joe Tippmann back from the quadricep injury, which caused him to miss that Giants game. But Joe Tippmann's status is unclear heading into tonight's game. Tippmann acquitted himself well at the right guard position prior to getting hurt. But let's see what he can do at the center position. He's no longer going to be in the right guard spot, and that's going to cause issues for the offense. I hope they got that figured out early this week. It definitely had to have gotten figured out early this week. Otherwise, they're going to be behind the 8 ball in this game. So, if Tippmann can't go, the Jets could turn to Xavier Newman once again. Newman was elevated from the practice squad to provide cover at guard, but unexpectedly found himself at the center position for more than half of Sunday's game in that win against the Giants. Now, the team struggled to run the football and gave up a lot of pressures with him at that unfamiliar spot. So let's see if Xavier Newman, if he's required to play the center position again today, let's see if he can get it right this time. Now, the good news is that the Jets don't have to face Dexter Lawrence again this week, so that's good, but they do have to go up against one of the Bosa brothers, and we'll get into that here in just a second. Now, the other options for center are Chris Glazer, who was recently picked up from the Dallas Cowboys, having played 49 preseason snaps at the center position with the Jets over the last 2 seasons, and, of course, Jason Poe, who is also on the practice squad. But outside of that, the Jets are going to be prepping some of their players who have never played certain positions on that offensive front in the emergency duty roles. Now, statistically, luckily for the Jets, statistically, the Chargers have one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. And they've been giving up a lot of big plays, guys. They've been giving up a lot. So I'm looking to see what they can do, what the Jets can do downfield today with Garrett Wilson. That Wilson-to-Wilson combo is still alive and well, so let's see what they can do this week. Anyways, despite their struggles, the Chargers have had some talent. They do have talent on their defensive backfield. Asante Samuel Jr. has 2 interceptions already this year, and Wilson will need to be aware of where the all-pro safety Derwin James is going to be at all times during this game. The analytics suggest that the Chargers have a better zone defense than man coverage, so the Jets are going to have to attack whenever they get those one-on-one matchups. Hopefully, Zach Wilson has figured that much out in his career, and he can tell the difference between zone defenses and man blitzes and man defenses as we get into this game. We'll find out. So, the Chargers do have plenty of offensive firepower, though. They might be lacking in the defensive department, but on offense, they've got plenty of weapons. That's going to be a problem for the Jets. The Jets' defense has been super solid, guys. The Jets' defense has done very well this season. Obviously not against the Cowboys. What? But they've been holding defenses. I mean, last week they literally held the Giants to negative yardage, which I guess is not that impressive considering the Giants have been the worst team in the NFL, in my opinion, if not one of the worst teams. But definitely at the bottom 5, bottom 3, 100%, Giants are a mess. But today we got the Jets. Anyways, Keenan Allen, so far, I mean, he's been fantastic. I'm actually managing a ghost team right now in my fantasy league that someone had drafted. Someone drafted it, couldn't keep up with it, decided, hey, man, I don't want to be in the league anymore, didn't pay his dues, so I've just been running this team. But the star playmaker for that squad has been Keenan Allen, and he's been one of the star key makers, one of the star players here for the LA Chargers in real life as well. He's one of the league's most underrated wide receivers, and he's well on his way to a 6th Pro Bowl appearance with 54 receptions already this year. Now, their biggest threat offensively, though, isn't even Keenan Allen and Justin Herbert. That's going to be Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is an absolute beast. The running back last year rushed for over 900 yards, caught 107 passes, and scored 18 touchdowns in 2022. And he's going to be a constant threat today, especially in the screen, those receptions underneath. Austin Eckler can break big. What an athlete. I love watching Austin Eckler play. He should have a good game today. Now, the Jets defense is also going to have to pay attention to 6'8" Darnold Parham in the red zone. The tight end has found 4 touchdowns already this year, and the Jets have been giving up a lot of touchdowns to opposing tight ends. Now, one of the best games that Mekhi Becton has done in his career was actually against the Chargers. Mekhi Becton, in case you don't know, is one of the offensive linemen for the New York Jets, and one of his best games ever in his entire career came against the Chargers. In that game, he had several reps where he handled Pro Bowler Joey Bosa very well, and he's got a lot of confidence coming into today's game. We would expect him to be able to hold Joey Bosa back today, but Joey Bosa has now shifted, and he plays most of his reps on the left side of the formation, so he'll probably be matched up with Max Mitchell. Talk about a tongue twister. Matched up with Max Mitchell more than Mekhi Becton. But there will still be a lot of key plays coming off the blind side that Joey Bosa is going to run, and Mekhi Becton is going to have to be ready for those. What is going on, Christina? Isaiah football time. Let's go. Isaiah, what's up? Christina, what is up? Love to see you guys here in this room with me. So we are a few minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. I want to talk about these two offenses. Let's break down each of these players. At least the fantasy relevant players, because I know a lot of you guys are checking into this channel for fantasy football purposes. I totally get it. I would too. So let's look at Justin Herbert this season. So far in 2023, Justin Herbert has 1,890 yards. He's also got 13 touchdowns, a QBR of 69.5. That's good for 4th in the NFL. And that is kind of mind-blowing that he's got the 4th highest QBR in the NFL, but the Chargers just cannot win games right now. They are looking rough coming into this one. He's also got 4 interceptions on the year. That might be part of the reason why, but let's not forget that Justin Herbert was the first-round pick, the 6th pick overall in that 2020 draft 3 years ago. So keep an eye out for him. Over the last 5 games, Justin Herbert has completed 123 of his passes on 178 attempts, completing 66.6. Uh-oh, that's 666. 66.6 completion percentage just over the last 5 games. His entire season, guys, this entire season, we're in week 9 right now. Over the entire season, he's got 1,890 yards. 1,356 of those yards came over the last 5 games that he's played. Just to keep that in mind. They did have a 30-13 win over the Chicago Bears, and in that game last week, Justin Herbert completed 31 of 40 pass attempts, 77.5 completion percentage, 298 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He had a passer rating of 122.7, so a pretty good day. Of course, that was against one of the league's worst defenses, and now, today, he has the privilege of going up against one of the league's best defenses, and Robert Saleh's defense there. Austin Eckler, the running back for the LA Chargers. We're going to talk about the Chargers and just go down their offensive lineup here. So far this season, 59 carries on the ground, 218 yards, and 1 touchdown for Austin Eckler, but that does not tell the full story for Austin Eckler. He's also got 16 receptions this season for another 177 yards and an additional touchdown. We're in week 9. Austin Eckler this season only has 2 touchdowns. That is so uncharacteristic of Austin Eckler. A lot of people picked him in their top 3 picks, top 4 picks in their fantasy drafts. They need him to have the rest of the season just be absolutely mind-blowing. Don't know if that's going to happen, but it is what it is. Now, he did obviously deal with a lot of injury time. He missed a few weeks early on in the season. He didn't play from the opening game on September 10th all the way until October 16th. So he was out for weeks with his injury. His first game back was against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys held him in check. They lost that game 20-17. The next game after that, they played against the Kansas City Chiefs, and Austin Eckler was held in check, only 45 yards in that game. And then against the Chicago Bears, once again, Austin Eckler was held in check on the ground, only 29 yards. He did have a good day receiving. He was one of the better receivers on the team against the Chicago Bears, but on the ground, he's been awful. I will give him credit, though. Austin Eckler had 94 yards through the air and an additional touchdown, over 100 total yards for him. That will save your fantasy day, but he needs to be better on the ground this season. Let's see what he can do. He's only had 59 rushing attempts. Let's see if he can pick up a few more in today's game. There's a pretty good chance that he will. Anyways, the number 1 main target for Justin Herbert in his wide receiver room is going to be Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen is the number 1 top dog wide receiver for the LA Chargers. He's got 54 receptions this year so far, 643 yards through the air, and 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns through the air for Keenan Allen as well. Now, over the last 5 games that he's played, he's only played in 5 games this year. Let's double check that. That might be false. He's actually played in 7 of the games this year. So he's okay. He's been healthy. 7 games so far this year. They're coming in at 3-4, guys. So they've lost more games than they've won. They're under 500. They would like to get their record up to 4-4. In that game last week against the Chicago Bears, Keenan Allen had 10 targets. He caught 8 of those targets for 69 yards. No touchdowns. The last touchdown that he scored was against the Dallas Cowboys, so it's been a few weeks since he's found pay dirt. I expect Keenan Allen to be targeted a lot, but it all comes down to how quickly Justin Herbert can get rid of the football and what his plan is downfield and the entire Chargers offense. Like, what is their plan going into tonight's game? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, y'all. A few minutes away from kickoff, about 15 minutes away from kickoff, and we're still talking offensive players right now for the LA Chargers. We'll switch over to the home team in just a second. Now, Mike Williams is on IR. Joshua Palmer is also on IR. I mean, Isaiah Spiller is out at the running back position. Elijah Dotson, no one really listens or knows much about him, but he's out as well for the offense of the Chargers. Corey Lindsey, the center, is out for the Chargers. Zach Bailey, the right tackle, is out for the Chargers. Andrew Traynor is on IR. He's out for the Chargers. So the Chargers have some personnel issues as far as being able to stay healthy right now. But most of their starters are healthy. Most of their starters are good to go. One of the players I'm curious to see if he's going to finally step it up this year. He's been so quiet, but Quentin Johnston was drafted this year with the 21st pick overall of the 2023 draft. First round pick, and yet he only has 12 receptions coming into tonight's game. Barely has 100 yards coming into tonight's game. Quentin Johnston was a bust for a lot of you guys. If you're in dynasty leagues and you picked him up early in your draft, you made a mistake. So far this season, only 12 receptions. Only targeted 21 times over 8 games. 7 games. 7 games? Yes. Last week was a bye, or not last week, but they had a bye. Yes, over 7 games. How do you only get targeted 21 times over 7 games? That's 3 targets per game, and that's it. No one's looking your way. He's only got 114 yards. Rough start for the career of Quentin Johnston. A stark difference when you look at Zay Flowers or when you look at some of the other rookie wide receivers. This was a good rookie wide receiver class. Jordan Addison has had himself a pretty good season for the Minnesota Vikings. So with Mike Williams on IR, that means that Darius Davis is going to be the last wide receiver for the LA Chargers. We're not going to get too far into him. There's not a whole lot of data on him here. Darius Davis was the 4th-round pick in this year's draft, so 2 rookies supporting Keenan Allen in this game. I wonder who Justin Herbert's going to throw the ball to. Probably Keenan Allen a lot, and probably going to throw the ball a lot to Austin Eckler today as well. So Darius Davis is going to be in there. He's wearing number 12. Keep that in mind. He will be out there. Tight end, the last fantasy relevant player for the LA Chargers is going to be Gerald Everett, their tight end. Now, Gerald Everett, he's kind of hit or miss. He has 19 receptions this year. He does have 2 touchdowns in the end zone. Obviously, you don't get touchdowns not in the end zone. I guess you do. No, not. You can't get touchdowns outside of the end zone. That's why it's called the end zone. But 149 yards. He's averaging 7.8 yards per catch. His career so far, he's got 252 receptions, but none of that really matters. He hasn't played in a while. He's finally coming back. The last game that they played was against the Kansas City Chiefs. But he's not the only tight end to watch out for. Donald Parham Jr. is going to be another tight end who's been targeted a lot. He's got 4 tubs. He's got 4 touchdowns on the season. So the main tight end in the end zone that gets targeted the most is going to be Donald Parham Jr. Keep an eye out for him. I'll be calling this game all night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for watching. Now, those are the fantasy relevant players for the visiting team. Let's turn our attention to the home team, the New York Jets, and see what we've got lined up here. So, Zach Wilson, yikes, making it happen. Can you believe that this guy was the 1st-round pick? He was the 2nd pick overall in the 2021 draft. Yes, Zach Wilson was the 2nd pick overall in the draft 2 years ago, drafted out of BYU. Dude is born in 1999, still a young cat, only 24 years old. He's got the baby face as well. 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Oh, my goodness. His QBR, 35.4. He ranks 29th in the NFL, but hey, at least he's not last. But 29th in the NFL at QBR, 1,335 yards. It makes life very difficult for a star receiver. Everyone was hoping that Aaron Rodgers would be able to at least give them more than, 3 plays. But the man tore his ACL in the first drive of the opening game this season. What a terrible moment for Aaron Rodgers. It's like people completely forgot that Aaron Rodgers even went to the Jets. He's now a nobody in the field right now, and it's crazy to think about Aaron Rodgers in that way, but he hasn't contributed. So it is what it is, and we're stuck here with Zach Wilson. And it's weird because I like the Chargers, but I like the Jets better, and I think a lot of it has to do with coaching. I think also I built that relationship in my head with the Jets watching Hard Knocks. So I'm rooting for them. I think they should have a good season if they can win this one. They've got some tough games coming up. We'll go over those schedules here in just a bit. But Zach Wilson, so far this season, he's attempted 218 passes, only completed 58% of them, 127 passes completed. Again, a QBR of 35, a passer rating of 74, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Last week, they won in an overtime game. The score was 13-10. Can you believe that? The score was 13-10. Let's go ahead and bring up the over-unders. Let's bring up the over-unders in this game. Hey, thanks to whoever just subscribed to this channel. You are absolutely awesome, and you made my day complete today. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so right now we are talking about the offense for the New York Jets. We just went over Zach Wilson. Breece Hall is next up on this list. Breece Hall this year, He's had a pretty good year, man. On the ground, 443 yards, 2 touchdowns, 78 touts. On the ground for Breece Hall. Now, those 78 yards, he's averaging 5.7 yards per carry, y'all. 5.7 yards per carry, and he's also got 189 yards on 19 receptions, plus a touchdown. So Breece Hall is very dynamic. I mean, Dalvin Cook went over there, and everyone was like, is Breece Hall's stock going to go up or down? Dalvin Cook has been a nobody for this team. Nobody's even paying attention to Dalvin Cook right now. I feel like he's fallen so far down the ranks for that team, and he's just gone. Just gone. So forget it completely about Dalvin Cook. This is the Breece Hall show today, and if the Jets are going to win this game, they're going to need to run the ball down the throats of the LA Chargers, because with Zach Wilson and the way that he's been performing, they've got one hope. Two hopes. Their awesome defense, which you got to give it to them. Their defense has been very good this season despite all of the challenges that they've had to face. And, of course, Breece Hall. Now, their main weapon through the air is going to be Garrett Wilson. Not the year that he was hoping for. I mean, when Aaron Rodgers was there, we were expecting Garrett Wilson. I drafted Garrett Wilson super high, expecting Aaron Rodgers to be the man delivering the football. I mean, 469 yards is still respectable, but only 2 touchdowns on the season for Garrett Wilson. 39 receptions on the year. He's averaging 12 yards per catch. Now, last week, he did have a 100-yard game, which is, let me double check that. I think it might be the first 100-yard game that he had all season. It was. Last week's game against the New York Giants, that was the first 100-yard game that he had all season. It was the second most targets that he's seen all season, but the other game that he had the more targets in was against the Kansas City Chiefs. Good luck moving the football against them. Anyways, yes, so Garrett Wilson having himself a decent year given the circumstances for the New York Jets. Behind Garrett Wilson, we've got a combination of Allen Lazard and Xavier Gibson today. Randall Cobb will be out of this one. Randall Cobb is not going to be in the game today. Tyler Conklin is going to be the main tight end, but we've also got CJ Uzoma, excuse me. And that's going to be your tight end and your starting lineup basically for both of those teams as far as the offensive fantasy relevant players go. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to what I was talking about before I got into all of these players. Now, the Jets defense has played really, really well against against a lot of these teams. Last week, they were awesome against the Giants. They were shorthanded. The Giants were shorthanded, but they were still able to get away with the win. The only issue that happened last week, the only problems I saw last week with the Jets defense, they had poor discipline, and the Jets gave up 5 first downs to the Giants on penalties alone. So the Giants only had 12 first downs in that game last week, and 5 of those first downs came on penalties, 2 big ones that extended the drive for the Giants in that game. Anyways, to their credit, after giving up all those yards, the Jets did display better discipline thereafter with only 2 5-yard penalties the rest of the way. However, one of these was against Michael Clemens, who jumped off sides on a 4th and 5. So, yeah, I mean, they were literally getting ready to punt, and if you jump off sides on a punt with 5 yards left, you're going to give them a first down, and that is just – they cannot have that happen if the Jets want to win this game today. Anyways, this game is getting started here in just a few moments. I can see the players coming out. MetLife Stadium looks hyped for this one. The Jets enter this game as one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now, and they are coming off of 3 straight wins, ladies and gentlemen. 3 straight wins right now for the New York Jets. The Chargers had an easy get-right win last week against the Bears, but they're facing a Jets defense that has been dominant in recent weeks, including holding the Giants to negative passing yards last week. That's right, the New York Jets held the New York Giants to negative passing yards last week. Now, there is no such thing as luck when it comes to that kind of number, but I can guarantee you that will not happen today. Justin Herbert is facing a Jets team that has had a lot of success against elite quarterbacks. But, we'll see what happens today, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this channel. My name is Mario Manuel. You are watching Football Nation. My dream, my goal, my dream is to be able to bring you content like this week in and week out, and I cannot do it without support from viewers like you. Chances are that you're watching this live stream because you can't catch the game in your area, or you don't have cable, or maybe you're at work, or maybe you're driving across country and you can't get in front of a TV right now. But I make this channel for people like you because week in and week out right here, I'm here to bring you every snap, every play, and every down. Without support from viewers like you, this channel would not be possible. So smash that like button. Follow me on my journey as I drive to get to 5,000 subscribers. You guys obviously have great taste if you're hanging out with me. So thank you so much for being here. This game is getting ready to start off in about 5 minutes. And I am so hyped for it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. So after today's game, let's talk about the Jets. The Jets are going to have to face the Las Vegas Raiders, the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, and then it softens up a little bit with Atlanta, Houston, back-to-back there. But then they're going to have to play Miami again. It's a mess. So if the Chargers can win – if the Jets can win today against the Chargers, they should have another manageable matchup next week against the Raiders. And then they've got themselves in some hot water with Buffalo and Miami. Hopefully, they can win today's game and get ahead. But the Chargers are hoping otherwise. They're not saying hopefully for that. So today, the Chargers have New York. But next week, they've got a tough matchup again. So they've got a tough matchup against Detroit. Then they've got a manageable game against Green Bay. Probably an impossible task against the Baltimore Ravens. How good have the Ravens been, ladies and gentlemen? The Ravens have been fantastic this season, and then they get another couple easy games. Actually, the schedule softens up quite a bit for the Chargers as we go into the second half of the season. They've only got one really good team, two really good teams to go up against: Detroit, Baltimore, and I guess the Buffalo Bills for sure. No, they've got the Kansas City Chiefs as well. So 50-50. They'll have to win today in order to try and split the rest of the season down the ways. But if they don't win today, they are in trouble as far as playoff projections go. It could get pretty complicated for the Chargers if they don't win this game today. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's close out some of these extra tabs that I got just floating around. Get you guys the right stream, the right commentary. I am here. I am ready to rock. Thank you guys so much for watching. Isaiah's up, lighting up the chat board. Thanks for talking with me, Isaiah. It is game day. You were absolutely right. I love your hype. I love your energy, my friend. Okay, let's get you guys the rest of the information that I haven't dropped just yet. Here we go, y'all. So, Pittsburgh Steelers finishing the week with 5-3. The Baltimore Ravens, after their win, have gone up to 7-2. The Cleveland Browns are now 5-3 after their win, and the Cincinnati Bengals are also 5-3. So things are looking pretty good for the AFC North in that division. In the AFC South, the Indianapolis Colts are 4-5. The Houston Texans are looking pretty good right now after their win. They got a very narrow win, but that brought them up to 500. They're now 4-4. The Jacksonville Jaguars had a bye week this week. Good for them. And then you can see that the Tennessee Titans lost this week, and that puts them in a bad spot as well. They're 3-5 now as we round out the first 9 weeks of the season. Tennessee Titans in trouble. Can they right the ship? Well, we'll find out here soon enough as the season goes along. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking in and watching this channel. Few minutes left to go, about 2 minutes, and we've got kickoff getting ready to start right here, right now. We've got kickoff getting ready to start right here, right now. So, first quarter is about to start. We got some pre-game jams coming up right here. I know it sounds a little silly, but I love the music. I love the vibe. I'm all about it right there. And, yeah, guys, let's go. Let's effing go. That is the slogan for this channel, FN Football Nation. Let's effing go. I hope that makes crystal clear sense to you guys, but I'll be shouting it. I'll be screaming it all night long. Let's effing go. All right. So I did have to swallow a tough pill. I had to swallow a tough pill this week since my Dallas Cowboys lost this week, and that broke my heart to see. Hopefully we get right next week. We've got the Giants on tap next week. They've been pretty bad, and we stomped them in week 1 to open up the season, so I think we can have a repeat of that. Brian Daboll, his team has looked just so bad all season long. It should be a pretty easy matchup. But I can feel it ramping up. I can feel it getting excited right here. I'm getting pretty hyped up, and this game is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. About to start, T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 1. Let's go. Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. We're going to get started here with the first quarter songs right here. So I just got a message. Hopefully that's someone saying that I got a raise. Nope. Okay. That's a totally separate conversation I got to handle. Cool. Okay. So it looks like the Jets won the toss here, and they are going to kick off, give the ball over to the LA Chargers. LA Chargers will start this game with the possession. Chargers will start this game with the ball. The third season as the head coach of the Jets, Robert Saleh, coming into this one. I mean, it's so good to see that Robert Saleh has been having so much success, y'all. Robert Saleh is the head coach of the New York Jets. He's been the head coach since January of 2021. He's known for his collaborative leadership style and commitment to player development. Now, despite overseeing a very young Jets roster, he has focused on nurturing their growth, resulting in individual accolades and team improvements. Under Robert Saleh's guidance, the Jets have increased their total wins by 3 last year in the 2022 season, with big improvements in their defensive performance. You can hear them, Jets, 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 and we're lined up to kick this one away, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Game on! This game is on! This one will go back into the end zone, and we will start this drive on the 25-yard line. Here comes Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers to get this game started. So, number 10, Justin Herbert. Number 30, Austin Eckler. Number 13 is going to be Keenan Allen. Number 1, Quentin Johnston. Keep an eye out for Darius Davis. Number 12 was going to be out there today as well. Gerald Everett at the tight end. Let's see how they open up this game. First play of the game is going to come from an offset eye. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Austin Eckler gets the first carry, but he gets stuffed immediately and gains 1, maybe 2 yards. Second down coming up. LA Chargers, second down. So on the first down carry, Austin Eckler gains almost nothing there. Almost nothing there from Austin Eckler. You get that set up. Got to get all my windows nice and set up here. Here we go. Up to the 27-yard line, so he picked up 2, a single back formation coming up right here, motion in the backfield. There's the snap, there's a fake handoff, pocket holds, he steps up, and a deep shot all the way down, and that gets batted down. Sauce Gardner swats that one to the ground, but Justin Herbert winding up and throwing a deep shot right there, incomplete pass, brings up third down. Third down coming up right now for the LA Chargers. We've got a 3rd down and 8. They're up to the 27-yard line. So the LA Chargers on the 27-yard line, 3rd down and 8. A deep shot there. A deep shot intended for Quentin Johnston. Nothing happening there. Shotgun formation. Austin Eckler to the right of Justin Herbert. Herbert doesn't like what he sees. Robert Saleh's defense showing blitz. Let's see if they bring 5. And we will get a blitz from that defense. And quickly, he has to get rid of it. The intended receiver there was Keenan Allen. And another incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 4th down for the LA Chargers. 4th down for the Chargers. The Jets will be getting the ball back. Well, the ball for the first time. But a 3 and out to start the game for the Chargers. It's kind of been the story of the Chargers this season. Justin Herbert If this was 10 years ago, Justin Herbert would have gotten his head knocked off on that. He was smothered by two Jets defenders there who went right through. Easy break right there. There's the snap. Here's the punt. So the Chargers punt this football back to the Jets. This one is a high-hanging one. It will be returned. He'll get dropped immediately. That's going to be at about the 24-yard line. Let's see where they mark this one. All right. Here we go. So Zach Wilson coming out to take the field for his first carry of the day, his first drive. 3-1 over the last 4 games, 217 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So he doesn't have to play amazing. He just needs to not turn the football over. Here we go. Breece Hall to the right of him, a shotgun formation to start this game. Breece Hall will likely get the first carry. Let's see what happens. There's the snap, and of course, Breece Hall takes the first carry. He goes forward. He gains about 4 yards up to about the 27, 28-yard line. Looks like Breece Hall is down at the 28, a gain of 4 on that one, and we've got a second down coming up here for the New York Jets. Zach Wilson, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, and it looks like right now we've got a not Gerald Everett, that's the other side. A quick snap on an empty backfield and a throw overthrown right there, intended for Tyler Conklin. That might have been Uzama, actually, who was the intended receiver there. Yep, that was Uzama who was the intended receiver there. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up a third down. I mean, he was just saying right now, that's a layup. Zach Wilson just overthrew the intended receiver. That's an easy throw for a regular quarterback. Aaron Rodgers would have put that in the basket. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall lined up to the right once again of Zach Wilson. We've got a 3rd down and 6 from the 28-yard line. There's the snap. Wilson looks left. Pocket starts to collapse. A hard hit. A good throw right up the middle to Allen Lazard, who got his hands to it, but he got blown up immediately. An incomplete pass, and both of these teams will start this game with 3 and outs. So, no yards of offense to report. I can't report anything if I got nothing to see. Total yards of offense for both sides, about 4 yards apiece. Only a minute and a half into the game, and both teams have already had a chance to drive the football, and only a minute and a half has gone by. So this might be a long game if 3 and outs keep happening and we can't complete passes. But we're not worried about that. We're worried to find out who's going to win this one. This one will be returned from about the 13. He's up to the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50. He might take this all the way back to 30, the 20, the 10, and a touchdown on a punt return. A touchdown for the LA Chargers. Darius Davis, the rookie, the 4th-round pick rookie, an 87-yard punt return touchdown for the Los Angeles Chargers. So guess what? The New York Jets will get a chance to get the ball back right away. Nothing missing there. A beautiful punt return. No flags on the play. The Chargers took that one to the house. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, a house call. So the score is now 7-0 after the extra point attempt. Let's go. Oh, my goodness, that was hype. That's what I needed right there. So as quickly as I said, a minute and a half has gone by, and both teams got a chance to put their offense out there. LA Chargers come back, fire back immediately with a punt return for a touchdown. 87 yards, guys. An 87-yard punt return from the rookie, Darius Davis, at a TCU. Only 5'8", 165 pounds. 4th-round pick in this draft, pick 125 overall. What a return. What a return. So you can put another touchdown in that column for him. Let's go. So, are you guys Chargers fans? Are you guys Jets fans? Who are you rooting for today? That is my question. I'm curious to find out. 7-0, let's go. Big touchdown right there. Big touchdown right there. Come on. Got to hide these guys who are trying to spam y'all. Got to protect you guys from the spammers. Let's go. What a beast of a return. 87 yards, and we are now in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So, quickly, we are back to a commercial break. And that opened up the scoring. An 87-yard punt return opened up the scoring for this game. The Chargers started with a 3-and-out. The New York Jets started with a 3-and-out. And all of a sudden, a punt return breaks big, goes all the way to the house, and we got ourselves 7 points on the board. House call. Let's go. Good move right there. So, Robert Saleh's special teams, they kind of gave up. They kind of dropped the ball right there. Anyways, the defensive coordinator for the New York Jets is Jeff Ulbrich. He's entering his third season as the New York Jets defensive coordinator as well. He does have 10 years of NFL playing experience as a linebacker, so that's important to know. That's why that defense has been so stout, or one of the reasons why that defense has been so stout, obviously barring that 87-yard return. But Zach Wilson's going to get a chance to come back out here again. You better turn in at least one first down, my friend. Wow, Connor McGovern's mustache is ridiculous. If you haven't seen Connor McGovern's mustache, you got to look it up. That mustache, he's got a handlebar mustache, and it's ridiculous. So the only player that is still there from week 1 to week 8 right now is Laken Tomlinson. Mickey Becton, they're glad to have him back, but he did not start this season. They've shuffled 4 of their 5 offensive linemen on the New York Jets. Let's see if they can make something happen here today. Here we go. This is signaled a fair catch inside of that 25 area, so that'll push them up to the 25. And the New York Jets will start this drive from the 25-yard line. All right, here we go. 13 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Opened up the scoring pretty quick right there. So less than 2 minutes and a score has been made. I was talking trash so quickly. Who do I need to pull up here? What have I not pulled up yet? Oh, I got to give you guys this stat. Here we go. We're in a single back formation. There's the snap and a handoff to Breece Hall, who finds some space, goes forward, gets 6 yards on that first down carry. 6 yards for Breece Hall. That'll get them up to about the 31-yard line. They need to get to the 35 to move the chains. So these are your top scorers for Week 9. These are all of your top scorers for Week 9, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, scrolling by, you can see that at the bottom of the screen. Here we go. Zach Wilson is under center, a single back formation once again with Breece Hall behind him. Zach Wilson doesn't like what he sees. The play clock is down to 10. So he's calling an audible right now, trying to make a change. Play clock down to 5. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. He winds up, has to take the hit, throws a shot, and that looks like it was caught, but it's going to be marked incomplete. Garrett Wilson there to make the catch, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds. He was led a little bit too much by Zach Wilson. Yeah, he got both feet down. One of them was inbounds, one of them was outbounds. Not much he could have done there. Not much he could have done there. A tough grab. He still made the catch, but it was out of bounds. So, incomplete pass will bring up a third down, y'all. Third down coming up here. Third down and 4 from the 31-yard line. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson throws short underneath on the left-hand side. And Breece Hall will go forward. And yes, he will pick up the first down. A first down for the New York Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. Oh, man. That's good. You can hear them screaming it. It's fun to shout. It's fun to say. Jets, 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 Jets. It's fun to say. What can I say? I can say that. Last week, Breece Hall had 93 scrimmage yards, 18 touches, and a touchdown. Good season last season. Here we go. Dalvin Cook is in the backfield right now. We've got motion in the backfield from Conklin. Waiting for the snap in the shotgun formation. There it is. Fakes the end around, hands that off to Dalvin Cook, who goes forward. Cook with a decent carry, picks up about 4 on first down. That'll bring up a second down and 6 coming up for the New York Jets. Second down and 6 coming up for the New York Jets. Whatever this means, Zach Wilson is doing that. And so is the sideline. Doing this, hand signals, doing the hand jive, shoo-wop, shoo-wada-wada, yippity-boom-de-boom. Second and 6, shotgun formation. He's got to throw, oh my goodness, an an awesome little sidearm throw right there to move the ball forward. But it looks like there was probably a holding on the offense. There is a flag on the play. Let's see who this one's on. I see the offense backing up right now. Wow, it's going the other way. Personal foul, roughing the passer, and we've got an automatic first down. Joey Bosa being called for the hit right there, the late hit. I don't know if I agree with that, but a good sidearm throw. Oh, yeah, he definitely hit him late. A good sidearm throw right there to get around. And, yeah, Zach Wilson just got shoved straight down to the ground. Yeah, look at the top scorers scrolling by right now. Notice how many Houston Texans are in this top list. Here we go. Single back formation, 1st and 10. We're now across midfield. A quick throw to Garrett Wilson on the right-hand side. Ooh, shifty. He fumbled the football. No way. Oh, my goodness. Zach Wilson fumbled the football. He finally got a catch on the right-hand side, and he dropped the ball. Oh, my gosh. Of course I started Zach Wilson or Garrett Wilson. They're going to say that he might be down by contact. They're going to look at this one again. Of course, turnovers are reviewed. That looked clearly like a fumble. I mean, there's no denying it. Recovered inbounds by Los Angeles. I think that's right. I think that's the right call. I think Garrett Wilson just messed up right there. Didn't hang on to the football. He looks pissed. He looks mad, but there's only one person that he can blame. He can only blame himself. Yeah, that was recovered in bounds. James Jr. picked that up. Yikes, man. Yikes. Terrible, terrible football. Sloppy football to start the game for the New York Jets. I think I put the money on the wrong horse right here. Now, the LA Chargers are only 2.5-point favorites, but they're off to a pretty good start. 11 minutes left to go in this first quarter, and the Chargers are looking like they're in pretty good shape. So, oof. Yo, Dimitri, what's going on? He says, go Chargers. Let's go. Go Chargers, says Dimitri. Thanks for checking in, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Okay. So it's a Monday Night Football game between two teams that not a whole lot of people were super excited to see. But this is another day of football. It's another game that we get to watch, and I am excited to watch this game myself. I am so glad that you guys are here watching this game with me. My name is Mario Manuel. I am here week in and week out bringing you guys content like this. And hopefully you guys are enjoying what you see and you find some value in what I'm putting out there. Other guys, they'll call the plays. They'll get distracted. I don't want to say anything bad about the competition out there, but if you're looking for a solid experience when it comes to play-by-play commentary, this is the right channel for you. I'm not sitting here getting bombed on TV. I'm not relying on my graphics or on my other stuff. This is color radio effectively. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for listening to me. And if this is your first time checking out this channel, help me get some likes on this feed. Help me get some thumbs up, man. If you guys are just checking this out, give me some likes, give me some thumbs up. Help me get the algorithm going. Every thumbs up helps. Every like helps more than you would know. So I will be saying that all night throughout the night. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a commercial break. Right now, we are in a commercial break, and when we get back to the action, the LA Chargers will have the football. The LA Chargers will have the football. If you guys want to support this channel, some of you, not all of you, but some of you might be noticing that you're getting ads. Some of you might be noticing that you're getting commercials. If you guys hang out through those commercials, it would mean the world to me. Every time we get through a commercial, I think a nickel goes into my account. So that would help a lot. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There's a snap and a toss. The play is stopped immediately, and that's going to be a false start to start the drive here for the LA Chargers. False start for the Chargers. That'll push them back 5 yards. Let me pull up my CBS Sports here because CBS always gives me the best information in the quickest time for these games. Monday Night Football, we're excited right now. we've got a good one happening right here in front of our very eyes. Very little yardage for both of these teams. Here we go. We're in an I formation. There's the snap. Justin Herbert goes through his processes, and that gets batted down in the air. And that's going to go down, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. We've now got a second down and 15 from the LA Chargers' own 24-yard line. So, LA Chargers forced a fumble before they got the football here, guys. The LA Chargers forced a fumble. Garrett Wilson was the one who fumbled the ball. It was recovered at the 24-yard line. I'm sorry, it was recovered at the 31-yard line. The first play, a false start. That second play, a throw out that got swatted at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Here's the second down after that false start. There's a throw underneath. This one is good for about 4 yards, and it looks like it might have been fumbled the other way. Still recovered by the Chargers, though. Chargers recovered that one. Oh, man, sloppy game. Davis picked that up. Gerald Everett this time fumbled the football. Gerald Everett fumbled the football, and it just happened to fall into the hands of the man who scored the touchdown, the rookie wide receiver, the fourth-round pick, who's MVP today right now. Definitely going to get the game ball if they win this game. But that will bring up a third down now. So a third down and 13 coming up from the Chargers' own 26-yard line. A shotgun formation with Keenan Allen going to the left side of the field. There's the snap. Justin Herbert staring up the middle. Winds up, throws, delivers. Keenan Allen makes someone miss and gets up just shy of the first down. Not good enough. And that'll bring up a fourth down coming up here for the LA Chargers. A big stop right there for the New York Jets. A 4th and 3 for the LA Chargers. And the punt team will likely come out. The punt team will likely come out for the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert took a hit right in the midsection there. A good throw. I mean, the best option right there was definitely Keenan Allen. There was an option way downfield, but that would have been a low percentage completion. So Xavier Gipson here getting ready to return this one. There's the snap from J.K. Scott. Xavier Gipson on the other side of the football signals a fair catch. Makes the catch at about the 27-yard line. So a first down coming up for the New York Jets at the 28, and we go to a quick commercial break. Woo! Let's go. First quarter action of Monday Night Football. The New York Jets versus the LA Chargers. Let's go. All right, y'all. My name is Mario Manuel. We are trying to grow this channel slowly but surely. If I can get to 1510, if we can get to 1,510 subscribers by the end of this stream today, I will be so very, very happy. But if you guys aren't ready to fully commit to this channel just yet, all you got to do is hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button for me. Help the algorithm find this channel. Hang out with me for a few minutes, and if you guys get a commercial, it would mean the world to me if you guys just hung on through it. It shouldn't take too long. These commercials are typically pretty quick, 15, 20, 30 seconds. And since we are in a commercial break, if it happens right now, it'd be a good time to just kind of hang out, right? Anyways, okay, so believe this or not, we are now 6 minutes into this football game. Both teams have now had 2 possessions. LA Chargers have now had 3 possessions, their third drive. And the total yardage for the LA Chargers, 13 total yards. Total yardage for the New York Jets, 27 total yards. A punt return for the LA Chargers is how they scored in the first quarter. How they scored their opening points of the game, an 87-yard punt return. And right now, both defenses are actually holding up pretty well. Both of these defenses have to have pretty good points. Well, definitely the Chargers defense. The Jets defense, even though they weren't on the field, I guess they were. It was special teams that gave up that punt return, so that's fair. All right, this last drive, a 3-and-out for the LA Chargers, and this goes back to the New York Jets. We are still in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You are not missing anything at the moment. They're showing some basketball highlights. Hey, we're coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. I will be covering at least a little bit of basketball this season. I might try my luck with one game here on this channel, and if that game goes well, we're going to have some more games this season. Ooh, I love me some San Antonio Spurs basketball. Had the best seasons, those 5 wins that we got. Yes, and I got to watch them all. Timmy D, Tim Duncan rocking the town, still one of the heroes of this city. But we're watching football tonight, and we are in New York. So here we go, shotgun formation. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Breece Hall to the left of Zach Wilson. There's the snap. Breece Hall does get the carry. He fights his way forward and gains 1 yard. A 1-yard gain for Breece Hall. And a 2nd down coming up for the New York Jets. 2nd down and 9. That got them up to the 29-yard line. They need to get to the 38. So 9 yards to go. Single back formation this time. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Breece Hall. Fakes the handoff again. A throw underneath on a screen. Breece Hall gets blown up. Oh, my gosh. That hurt to watch. That took the breath out of me. Oh, my goodness. James Jr. coming in, laying down the hit. Woo! That was a hard hit. That rocked my soul just to watch that one. Solid hit from Derwin James, the safety, who just smashed him there. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Single back formation once again. And it looks like Zach Wilson doesn't like what he saw there, so he steps back a little bit. We got a shotgun formation now with Breece Hall to the left of him. There's the snap. Zach Wilson in trouble, has to throw, and a big shot and good strong hands by Gibson. Woo, Xavier Gibson with the catch right there on the left-hand side. He got hit simultaneously with the catch, and we got a 1st down for the New York Jets. Xavier Gibson with the catch got clipped the second that the ball touched his hands, and he was able to hang on to it. Those hits have jarred the ball loose multiple times today already, but a 1st and 10 from across midfield. A 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line is a 4-yard run that takes them down to the 45. So the New York Jets are now inside of the Chargers territory. This is the first time that either offense has gotten across midfield. Can you believe that? First time that either offense has gotten across midfield. Zach Wilson operating from the 45-yard line now. We've got a 2nd down and 6 coming up for the New York Jets. 7 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Single back formation. Breece Hall back there with him. A handoff to Breece. He goes out to the left, tries to find the crease, but cannot get much yardage. He gains 3. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and about 3 coming up for the New York Jets. So 3rd and short. You can see Robert Saleh on the sideline right there. He has not wavered in his confidence. He still believes that his team can win. They are coming off of a 3-game win streak. A 3-game win streak for the Jets. And here we go. A 3rd and 3. There's the snap from the 42-yard line. Zach Wilson in trouble. Zach Wilson fumbles the football. He gets the ball chopped out of his hands. And that's going to be a fumble and a recovery for the Chargers. Let's go. Wow. Getting hyped right now. You can see the frustration on the Jets fans. Zach Wilson took way too long to get rid of that football. He was sitting there. Joey Bosa forced the fumble. He chopped the throwing arm of Zach Wilson, and he was fighting to get back. He got ripped and whipped down to the ground. Joey Bosa forced the fumble and got on top of it himself. Had all day to do it, too. Wow. Another fumble recovery for the Chargers. That's 2. 2 fumble recoveries for the Chargers on back-to-back drives. That was the first time that either team had gotten across midfield, and here they are starting this drive from the 50. There's a snap and a toss, and Austin Eckler gets up to about the 48-yard line, so a gain of 2 for Austin Eckler here, and the LA Chargers are now moving the football. They are now across midfield. Tonight, Garrett Wilson has lost a fumble, Zach Wilson has lost a fumble, and the Jets have allowed an 87-yard punt return. Both fumbles lost in Chargers territory, so I guess that wasn't the first time, but it was, yeah, you're right, yeah, true. Bad places to lose the football, so apologize for the lapse there. Here we go, single back formation, a handoff to Austin Eckler, who goes over to the left side, and tough sledding for Austin Eckler. The Jets defense is still the Jets defense. The Jets defense is still pretty good, guys, so here we go. That's another stop right there. That'll bring up a 3rd down, a gain of 1. Gain of 1 up to the 46-yard line. 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 coming up right here for the LA Chargers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Is this going to be a bomb? Or are we going to get a stop from the New York Jets out of the shotgun? There's the snap. Justin Herbert steps up through the pocket. He's scrambling now. He's got to throw, and that is a catch made by Austin Eckler and a first down for the LA Chargers. A first down for the LA Chargers, and that is their first down of the game. Justin Herbert had to throw that football, almost underthrew it, almost didn't put enough behind it. Austin Eckler made the catch. He had to fall while making the catch to make the catch, but it's still good enough for a first down, and the LA Chargers are now at the 30-yard line. Actually, it looks like the 29. Here we go, shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield, waiting for the snap is Justin Herbert. He takes it, he hands that, and that's going to go forward. Joshua Kelly this time with the carry, gets that one up to about the 25-yard line. So 5 yards shy of the red zone. Justin Herbert and company with the new Kellen Moore taken from the Dallas Cowboys because Jerry Jones didn't want to pay him. And now Mike McCarthy is calling our plays. Great. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. The score is 7-0. Neither team has gotten over, 75 yards? Here we go. Empty backfield here, so an empty set. 2nd down and 6 from the 25. Justin Herbert takes the snap. He looks left. He looks right. Has time to dissect the defense. A hit was made immediately. Quentin Johnston does make the catch there, but it's not enough for a first. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the LA Chargers. So a 3rd down and 2. Sauce Gardner there was there to put down the hit, number 1 and number 1. Justin Herbert making a lot of throws on the move. He's been running around making those throws. They're showing this throw once again over to the left-hand side to Austin Eckler, but we're way past that. Here we go on a pistol formation, a toss out to the left. Austin Eckler runs into his own guys and stays on his feet and powers through, and it's just shy of the touchdown. They're going to give it to him. They're calling it a touchdown for the LA Chargers, but there is a flag on the play, so hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This one might be coming back. They're calling it a touchdown, but there's a flag. They're saying face mask on. It might stand. Officials talking about it. Let's see what they have to say. I see them doing this, but no call officially. There's going to be a face mask probably on one side or the other. Waiting for the call from the white hat, ladies and gentlemen. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. That is going to be a touchdown. The penalty is declined. This will be reviewed, though, so let's see. A face mask is called. Does he make it all the way in? I don't know. I think his backside might have been down first. This is going to be reviewed. The backs, nope, that's not going to count. There's no touchdown there. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line. DJ Reed got to him quickly. The elbow is down shy, and he was outside. What a bad call by the official. Dude, you were literally standing right in front of it. How did you miss that? How did you call that a touchdown? It is a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Doesn't matter. Austin Eckler's still going to punch this one in more than likely. Austin Eckler more than likely will punch this one in. But here we go. A 1st down for the LA Chargers. No touchdown, but a 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. We've got ourselves an I formation. Austin Eckler goes out to the left-hand side, so Joshua Kelly is still behind him. Fakes the handoff to Kelly. A quick throw, a pump fake. Justin Herbert has to throw to the back of the end zone, and an incomplete pass that'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and goal from the 1-yard line. So, can the Jets get a stop here? Uh-oh. Another flag. Is this going to be a pass interference call? Or is this going to be on the offense for a holding? They'll take it if it is. They were calling a foul on the play for an eligible man downfield. They're saying no foul on the play, though. So, 2nd down, no foul on the play. Justin Herbert took the snap quickly. Misstepped. There we go. On 2nd and goal, a toss out to the right-hand side, and Austin Eckler powers his way through. And now we have the Austin Eckler touchdown. But once again, another flag on the play. Let's see who this one is on. The officials are talking about it once again. A lot of flags this past week. I see flag after flag after flag. The officials are just offsides defense. What? Wait a minute. Wait. So, I guess it was an offsides on the offense. I don't know why he said defense, but someone got knocked over during that snap. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Someone got knocked over on the substitution coming in, and half the distance to the goal. That was a touchdown play. Why would they accept that penalty? Anyways, here we go. Austin Eckler bounces out to the right-hand side, and third time in a row, Austin Eckler finds the paint. And now it's taken all the wind out of the sails. They've gone ahead and ruined it. The NFL ruined the touchdown for me. But a touchdown nonetheless, and the score is now 13-0, and the New York Jets got to figure out something here pretty quick. Wow, that's how you take a very good scoring drive and just make it suck. Thanks, guys in stripes. You guys effed it up for me. And now we're just gonna deal with it. So 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 14-0. The first offensive scoring drive for the LA Chargers. Hey, look at that. We hit 15-10. That's exactly what I wanted for today. Can we make it to 15-15? That would look really good too. If we can get to 15-15, ladies and gentlemen, I would love that for this channel. That would be absolutely fantastic. I would really appreciate it if you guys can help me out with that. But once again, if you don't feel like committing to it, all you got to do is throw me that thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. And without support from viewers like you, this channel would not be possible. I do this for you guys and gals. So thank you so much for checking in. Now, we are at a commercial break. Typically, Monday nights and Thursday nights are the quietest days when it comes to football. Especially with my chat. But let's see if you guys have anything to say and you guys want to talk with me. Supreme Science, what up, my friend? Good to see you in here. Yes, let's go Chargers. Diablo, Manny. Diablo, dice. Let's go. All right, man. Good to see you, Supreme Science. Good to see you in here, too, Dimitri. You guys are helping carry the team. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. That is awesome. So let's talk football. Let's wrap. So 14-0, and the LA Chargers still barely have 63 yards. Still barely have 63 yards, and the score is 14-0. This game started with a 3-and-out, then a 3-and-out, then a 3-and-out, then a fumble. Actually, right. On that drive, it wasn't a fumble. On their 3-and-out, it was a punt. A 3-and-out. On this 3-and-out when the Jets gave it back. This is the first opening part of the game. Chargers had the ball, 3 plays, had to punt. Jets had the ball, 3 plays, they had to punt. On that punt, their first punt of the game, that ball was returned all the way for a touchdown, an 87-yard touchdown punt return. That put the first 7 points up on the board. So the Jets come back out onto the field. Zach Wilson throws to Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson makes the catch. He coughs up the football on that drive, and the Chargers get it back. The Chargers do a 3-and-out. The Jets come back out onto the field, and once again, this time Zach Wilson is the one who fumbles the football, gives it back to the Chargers. I know, it's just been back and forth and back and forth. This basically feels more like a game of ping pong than it feels like a game of football. But on this last drive, we finally got some yards of offense. Austin Eckler, 27 yards on the ground. He's also got 17 yards through the air plus a touchdown. He's up to 10 fantasy points in the first quarter. The kick from the LA Chargers back to the New York Jets, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Jets will not return this one. And so they will start from the 25-yard line. They're showing all the bad passes right now from Zach Wilson and how many times he's missed his receivers or put the ball into precarious situations, And this time they're showing that Joey Bosa strip sack. No sack, but the strip and the fumble recovery. So, Zach Wilson, 1st and 10 from the 25. Zach Wilson looking more like Zach Wilson tonight. Here we go. That was out of the pistol and a throw underneath to Breece Hall, who has no blockers in front of him. He goes down. A good tackle right there. It's actually going to be for a loss of 1. That should bring up a 2nd down and 11. They're going to be generous and put him up to the 25-yard line, but my eye said that was down at the 24. So 2nd down and 10 from the New York Jets 25-yard line. The Jets have been outscored 61-12 in the first quarter. The Jets have been outscored 61-12 in the first quarter of every game so far this season combined. Here we go. Single back formation. There's a snap, a handoff to Breece Hall, a flag on the play. Breece does find some space. He gets up past the 1st down, and he's down at about the 39-yard line. There is a flag there from the officials. I wonder if this is going to negate that. Might have been an illegal shift. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Illegal shift, Breece Hall. They're calling an illegal shift on Breece Hall. No, Allen Lazard, number 10, not number 20. So, Allen Lazard in motion. I guess he wasn't set for a full second. So it looks like the running back and the receiver were moving at the same time. I didn't see that. I thought Breece Hall was set. I don't like that call, but that'll push them back. We've now got a 2nd down and 15. So repeat 2nd down, shotgun formation. Breece Hall to the right of Zach Wilson. There's a snap. Wilson has time. Pocket starts to collapse. He dunks that one underneath, and that is going to be Uzomah who makes the catch, but only a 3-yard gain. So that brings up a 3rd down and 12 coming up for the New York Jets. Zach Wilson does not look like an elite quarterback, man. He does not look like someone that you want to draft in the 1st round, the 2nd pick overall. What a terrible, terrible, terrible decision by the New York Jets. And then you picked up Aaron Rodgers, didn't pay his insurance, and he tears his ACL in the first 5 minutes of the game. Not even, in the first 5 plays. There's the snap. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson throws a deep shot. This time, it's intended. Oh, my goodness. No flag. Zach Wilson to Garrett Wilson out on the left-hand side. Garrett Wilson was looking for a flag. Nothing dropped. No laundry on the field. That will be a 3-and-out for the New York Jets. And it looks like the LA Chargers are going to smash the Jets today. Wow. Good job there for the defense. That could have been a pass interference, guys, but it was not called. That easily could have been a pass interference, and I don't think anybody would have said anything about it, but it was not called. No flag. There's the snap. 4th and 12. The punt goes up. That's a big boot. It is signaled a fair catch at about the 29-yard line. And another 3-and-out for the New York Jets. Surprise, surprise there. Total yards for the New York Jets, 52 yards. And here come the LA Chargers. Right now, number 1 is Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler is looking really good right now. Not really good, but looking good enough. Looking good enough. Austin Eckler with his little guitar. I wonder if he actually plays guitar. If you've never watched any interview with Austin Eckler, you should find one. The dude is really down to earth. He seems like a really funny guy, a really cool guy. I don't know him, but they say never meet your heroes. So there's that, but still, I think he's pretty good. He's also not my hero, so I don't really care. There's the snap out of the shotgun, and Justin Herbert breaks a tackle before he gets sacked, and that's going to be, oh my goodness, Gerald Everett making people miss, spitting out of it 3 or 4 times, breaking multiple tackles. 2 players on that broke tackles, and that is good for a 1st down. A huge 1st down pickup right there for Gerald Everett on the right-hand side. So Justin Herbert took the snap, faked the handoff, broke a tackle from Franklin Myers, throws that one out to the flat, and then Gerald Everett spins out of a tackle, finds his way forward, breaks another tackle, pushes the pile, uses the truck stick, hits the truck stick against Jordan Whitehead, and he gets all the way up to the 41-yard line. So a big 1st down for the LA Chargers, and that is the end of the first quarter. When we get back from this commercial break, y'all, we're going to have a 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Special teams touchdown, Austin Eckler touchdown, 2nd quarter. Going to start here in a couple of minutes. Wow, almost 8 o'clock right now. Joey Bosa with the fumble recovery. We've got multiple fumble recoveries there for the Chargers. They're looking pretty good. So, commercial break. Let's find out what's good with you guys. What's good, guys? Still a quiet chat. That's totally fine. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time checking out Football Nation, thank you so much for being here. My name is Mario Manuel. I cannot do this without you guys. I am trying so hard to get myself to that 5,000 subscriber mark. Right now, we've got 1,510. If y'all can help me get to 1,520, we'll be in good shape. But if you don't feel like committing just yet, any little bit helps. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button just yet, you haven't smashed that like button, do that for me. I will do this for you. We can have a mutual relationship and a mutual agreement. I promise that I won't spam you guys in your YouTube channels. I just want your love, guys. I just want your love, guys. Okay, so we are at a commercial break right now, ladies and gentlemen. Got a few minutes left to go here. Few minutes left to go before we get back to the action. Second quarter getting ready to start. Looks like Dimitri is excited about his Chargers out there. I'm excited for your Chargers too, my friend. So, I gotta say this right now. It kills me that you guys, the LA Chargers, took Kellen Moore from the Dallas Cowboys. More so, it kills me that the Dallas Cowboys weren't willing to pay Kellen Moore for his services. The Los Angeles Chargers have hired Kellen Moore as their new offensive coordinator under head coach Brandon Staley. Now, Kellen Moore, a former Cowboys offensive coordinator, brings several years of play calling experience to the team. During his time with Dallas, Kellen Moore's offenses consistently ranked inside of the league's best with high-scoring performances, impressive red zone efficiency, which the Dallas Cowboys have had huge problems with this year without Kellen Moore, and successful passing and rushing attacks. Also, pretty evident in the fact that Tony Pollard has nothing going on for him this season as well. His coaching success also led to numerous Pro Bowl selections for his players. Before his coaching career started, Kellen Moore spent 6 seasons in the NFL as a quarterback, split between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. We're back to the action, and Kellen Moore's offense is out there. There's motion in the backfield. LA Chargers have the ball. There's the snap, and that's Joshua Kelly, who hurdles a man and gets up past the 50-yard line. Wow, Joshua Kelly showing off the athleticism with a leap and a big first down for the LA Chargers. Right up the gut. That's embarrassing. He put someone on a poster right there. That's a snap and a handoff right up the middle, and he leaped over the he leapt. Leapt. I think it's leapt. Words are hard today. But Jordan Whitehead just got basically pieced up. Here we go. Joshua Kelly still out there. Single back formation, LA Chargers. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Justin Herbert has time. Justin Herbert still has time, but decides to throw underneath to Joshua Kelly. Kelly makes the catch. That's going to be a gain of 4. Second down coming up for the LA Chargers. LA Chargers are coming into this game 3-4. New York Jets 4-3. Look at that hurdle over Whitehead. Joshua Kelly could have stayed on his feet, but he decided to just go down. So second down coming up. Second down coming up for the LA Chargers. Empty backfield, y'all. We got 5 wide. 5 wide waiting for the snap. There it is. Justin Herbert looks left. Justin Herbert in trouble. He gets wrapped up, and he's going to get dropped behind the line of scrimmage behind midfield, and that's going to be a bag for the New York Jets. The New York Jets there to make a stop. That's going to be a loss of 9, and a third down coming up now. A big third down coming up now. This time it was Jermaine Johnson who got to him. Jermaine Johnson making the tackle there. It was a team effort. But good job by Jermaine Johnson. Sorry for wiping my nose on camera. That's embarrassing. Here we go. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 15. And a quick throw underneath on a screenplay. And it's dropped. It's dropped. An incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 4th and 15. They are now outside of the field goal range. And, yeah, so Austin Eckler was supposed to make the catch on the screenplay. I said that at the beginning of the stream, that he was going to be targeted a lot in screenplays. And wow, talk about a good development and a perfect time for the New York Jets to finally get a stop. Well, not finally. They've gotten multiple stops to get a stop this time. Anyways, here we go. Xavier Gipson lined up to return this punt. There it is. That one's up. That's a high-hanging one. This will probably be signaled fair catch. Oh, it takes a bounce and goes back into the end zone, and that'll put them at the 20-yard line. So the New York Jets going to start this drive from the 20-yard line. Coming at you from San Antonio, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Monday Night Football. And, of course, they're going straight to the commercials because it's Monday Night Football. And why not? They get every chance possible to put up every commercial possible on Monday Night Football. That's what the NFL does. So, a short drive right there for the LA Chargers. Let's recap that one. Let me pull up my information here and get you guys all the information you're looking for. So, that last drive for the LA Chargers, 4 passes, 1 rushing attempt. They only got 24 yards out of it, and they did not score anything on that drive. Gerald Everett is the receiving leader right now for the LA Chargers. 2 targets, 2 receptions, 18 yards. Nobody on either side of the football has more than 20 yards so far. Can you believe that? This has been an all-out defensive game. And let me rephrase. The New York Jets have been playing defense. The LA Chargers are playing Zach Wilson. So it's pretty easy for the LA Chargers to just basically be super mediocre at defense and still be just fine against how bad Zach Wilson is. I said it earlier to start the game. Zach Wilson, I'll say this one more time. This year, Zach Wilson, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's over 8 weeks of football. His QBR coming into today's game, 35.4. That's good for 29th. So he's not last, but he's definitely bottom 3 in the NFL. Zach Wilson is. Zach Wilson has been awful this season. I'm talking like without that defense, it would be an absolute mess, and the Jets would be 1-6 right now, 1-7. Jets would be 1-6 right now. So, Jets desperately trying to get up to 5-3, and the Chargers desperately trying to get up to 4-4. One of these two teams will have their wish granted, and it won't be a wish that was granted by magic. It'll be through grit and determination. So let's see which one of these two teams has what it takes to get away with the win. This game is still very early. This game has not gotten away from anyone just yet. Here we go. In I formation. So 2 running backs lined up behind Zach Wilson. There's the snap and a handoff, and that's going to go to Breece Hall, who goes backwards, losing a yard. 2nd down and 11 coming up for the New York Jets. A tackle for a loss for the LA Chargers, and that will be a loss of 1. And once again, I don't know why they're saying that he got the yardage. He definitely didn't get the yardage. It should be a 2nd and 11, but they're going to mark it as 2nd and 10. So once again, back to the I formation. Looks like Aaron Rodgers shaved his beard. He looks weird without a beard. They're showing blitz for the Chargers, and Zach Wilson is getting skittish. That scared the shit out of me. My girlfriend just opened the door and whispered at me. There's a snap and a fake handoff. A throw underneath to the fullback here. He goes forward, gains about 7 yards. Bawden making the catch right there, and that's good for 7. That'll bring up a 3rd down for the New York Jets. What's up, pretty girl? Okay. I got to do the same. Love you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I hope I didn't disconnect my cable here. My wire went full length. Here we go. 3rd down. Aaron Rodgers looks so weird without a beard, man. Here we go. Up to the 27-yard line. 27-yard line, 3 yards to go. Zach Wilson in the shotgun formation. Breece Hall motioning. And a toss out to Breece Hall, who fumbles that on a backwards pass. Fumbles that on a backward pass. And let's see who has the football. No signal yet by the officials. This could be the 3rd turnover of the half. They're marking it Play clock is stopped. Game clock is stopped. Breece Hall is on top of it. Fourth down. Fourth down coming up. Winding up the clock now. Zach Wilson that's Breece Hall's fault. He was the last one to touch it. Breece Hall should have made that catch. He swiped at it instead of actually catching it. He closed his hands too quickly. That might have just been a weak toss, honestly. That could have been a Zach Wilson problem. Does not matter. That is going to be a fumble. It was recovered by the Jets. You can see Aaron Rodgers on the sideline visibly frustrated. He doesn't even have crutches right now. There's the snap. Here's the punt. So 2 months after tearing his ACL, that's a fair catch signaled for at about the 26-yard line. 2 months after tearing his ACL, and Aaron Rodgers is ready to come back out onto the field. It's pretty crazy to see. I'm going to do some research and see where he's at in his recovery. Maybe if the Jets can stay alive and manage to be towards the end of the season, an 8-8, 9-8 team, 9-9 team. Well, they can't be 9-9 because they don't play all 18 games. But if they could be a 9-8 football team, there's a chance that Aaron Rodgers might come back. Now, Zach Wilson needs to find his stride because right now he's completed 8 of 12 passes, only good for 45 yards through the air. Breece Hall has 6 carries, 18 yards. He's only averaging 3 yards per carry. Neither of these two teams have over 100 total yards of offense just yet, but somehow the LA Chargers have 14 points. I don't know, man. I don't make up the rules. I just call it like I see it, literally. That's what we do. I call it like I see it. Let's talk about the team stats between both of these teams. So actually a pretty even split as far as time of possession. The New York Jets have had the football for 10 minutes and 25 seconds. The LA Chargers have had the football for 9 minutes and 1 second. Difference is 6 first downs on this side, only 3 first downs on this side. Both teams have 1 penalty each. And the New York Jets have converted 2 of their 6 first down attempts and, 2 of their 6 third down attempts. And on the other side, they've converted 2 of 5 third down attempts. Nobody's gone for it on fourth down. Nobody's needed to, but the Chargers have been able to get first downs on first downs like that catch with Gerald Everett. So Chargers are pretty much in control right now, even though it doesn't look like that when you look at the time of possession and when you look at everything else. But the score clearly says so. My apologies, y'all. The score clearly says so. All right, y'all. In a commercial break right now. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. Give me that like, ladies and gentlemen. Give me that like button. Hit me with that like button. It really helps the algorithm find my channel, helps other people just like you who are looking for content like this. It helps other people find my channel. Shout out to little Isaiah who's out there checking out this channel. Demetrius. And it's good to see you, my friend. It's always good to see you too, Supreme Science. Dímelo, hermano. ¿Qué lo que tal? ¿Qué lo que? Yo, and Lou is in the room. Jets, 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 Jets. I love to see it, my friend. I love to see it. I do love when you guys are here, man. Thank y'all so much. Here we go. So, here come the LA Chargers. LA Chargers from the 25-yard line, a single back formation. There's a snap and a handoff. Austin Eckler tries to make someone miss. Doesn't get much out of that. Gains 1 yard. So, second down coming up here. Second down coming up for the LA Chargers. All right, there's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Winds up. Justin Herbert has all day here. Decides to throw underneath, and Austin Eckler drops the football once again. But in his defense, that was a bad throw from Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert had all day to deliver the football properly, and he just kind of, I don't know what kind of throw that was. He had all day to throw the football. A very, very quiet game. What is going on, Gina? Sorry for Jets, she says. Here we go. Thanks for checking in, Gina. I appreciate that. And it's not over just yet. It's not over just yet, Gina. Dang, she's savage. She came in quick with that, Lou. Here we go. Shotgun formation up to the 26-yard line. There's the snap. Chargers have the ball. Justin Herbert feels the pressure quickly, and he's going to get dropped behind the line of scrimmage as he gets whipped down to the ground. Slow to get up, no flag on the play, and a bag for the New York Jets defense. Another sack for the Jets defense there. That will bring up a 4th down now, a 4th and 20 on that big 3rd down play. So another 3 and out. 2 passes, 1 rush. The first play, Austin Eckler got that one for 1 yard. The second play, an incomplete pass, a throw out to the left. The third play, that was a sack. And then the 4th down, Gibson returns this one from the 40. So 40 up to the 45. He tries to get forward, tries to gain the yardage, but he gets wrapped up by the blue and gold right there. And the Chargers able to stop that return from coming back. So we'll get a 1st and 10 from the New York Jets 45-yard line. Good field position for the New York Jets. Will they do something with this, or are they going to squander their opportunity? Well, I don't know, because I cannot predict the future. But based off of what I've seen so far, I don't know that the Jets can figure it out, man. What is going on? Robert Saleh's defense is solid. I mean, top-notch. 2 bags already in the first half. I mean, we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Can the offense do something here? Let's get up across midfield right now. They're not there just yet, so they're starting from their own 45-yard line. Jets have the ball, single back formation. There's the snap. There's a handoff. Breece Hall gets this one. Breece Hall goes forward. He gets up to about the 50. It's going to be a gain of 4, maybe 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up. They are at the midfield line. They are at the 50-yard line. So, first drive, 3 plays, 4 yards, a punt. Second drive, 6 plays, 31 yards, a fumble. Third drive, 6 plays, 30 yards, a fumble. Next drive, 3 plays, -2 yards, a punt. And then the last drive, 3 plays, 6 yards, and another punt. Can the Jets get it together? Let's see. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson waiting for the snap. Up at the 50-yard line, motion in the backfield. There it is. There should have been a flag there. No flag thrown, but that is a catch. There is a flag on the play, and Allen Lazard makes the catch. Good for a 1st down for the New York Jets. Probably an offsides that will be declined. Good play right there to find Allen Lazard. Dang, and like I said, I saw it happen. Offsides on the defense. That penalty is declined. 1st down. 1st down for the New York Jets. And just for Lou, Jets, 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 Jets. Here we go. Single back formation. By the way, I don't have a horse in this race. Dallas Cowboys fan. This is just a fun game to watch. There's the snap. And a single back formation, a toss out to the right-hand side. Breece Hall with a fancy little spin move there, and he gets flipped upside down. He lands on top of a player, and that's good enough for a 1st down. That should be another 1st down, 1st and 10, and we've got a 1st down for the New York Jets. Jets, 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 Jets. All right, I'll stop because I don't care. I just think that it's fun that they have a chant and the Chargers just don't. It makes it really easy to – it makes it fun to root for a team, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. Up to the 34-yard line, shotgun formation, and Zach Wilson throws it underneath. Oh, my gosh. Dalvin Cook has grease all over his fingers. That was an easy throw to Dalvin Cook, who could not make the catch, which is why you're trash and you have nothing happening for you, Dalvin Cook. Awful. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line. At the very least, the Jets are within field goal range as long as Zach Wilson doesn't take a sack or throw the football away or fumble it here in this one. All right. They are trusting Zach Wilson. They've passed the ball 15 times. There's the snap and a handoff to Dalvin Cook. There's a flag on the play. Dalvin Cook gets up to about the 30, maybe the 31. Let's find out who the flag is on. Could be an offsides or an illegal shift. Robert Saleh does not look happy. It's probably going to be on the offense. Illegal formation on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down. So second down and 15. That puts the that puts the New York Jets back to the 39-yard line. New York Jets backed up 5 yards. That puts them on the cusp of field goal range. They've got to get some yardage here. Second down and 5. Robert Saleh looking upset. The discipline, the lack of discipline. Trips left, empty backfield actually. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He looks right though, throws right, catch is made, gets up to about the 32-yard line. That'll bring up a third down. Gain of about 6 on that one, so that should bring up a 3rd and 8. So here we go. 3rd down and 8. New York Jets are up to the LA Chargers 32-yard line. New York Jets are trying to sustain a drive. They started this one from their 45-yard line, and they can't move the ball 55 yards on a single drive, which is a problem. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the left. Zach Wilson takes the snap. Zach Wilson gets a little bit of a block. He has to shovel pass, and no, he gets up to the 31-yard line, the 29-yard line. Honestly, Zach Wilson would have had a better chance if he would have just ran it himself. Why? Why would you do that? See, this is Zach Wilson is bad, guys. He should definitely be a backup quarterback at best somewhere. If he would have ran it himself, he could have picked up the first down. But here we go. Instead, we've got a 47-yard field goal attempt from Greg the Leg Zuerlein. I always say Zuerlein, but it's Zuerlein. He used to be a Cowboy. But here we go. Here's Greg the Leg. There's the snap from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. And that brings the Jets finally into the scoring column. The score is now 14 LA. New York Jets 3. So the Jets are now facing an 11-point deficit. And they're going to kick this football back to the LA Chargers. Chargers are going to get another crack at it before we get down to halftime. We are back to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So, Monday Night Football. And you are here with me, Mario Manuel, on Football Nation. Hope you guys are liking what you see. Crystal Padilla, what is up, girl? Appreciate you being here. Lou says, let's go. Let's go Chargers. Looks like Crystal's in the Chargers boat today. She must like the color blue. I think Crystal probably just likes the color blue. That's what it's got to be. But it's always good to have another Cowboys fan in the room. Always good to have another Cowboys fan in the room. All right, y'all. We are at a commercial break. You're not missing anything right now. The Jets did just score on their last drive. So after that score, that put them into the scoring column. New York Jets have 3. LA Chargers have 14. Chargers will get the ball back after this gets punted back to them. Sorry, free kicked back to them. You guys are watching Football Nation, the best live stream there is out there on YouTube. We're pushing to get to 5,000 subscribers, so please show your love. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, guys. If you like what you see. Right now, after that drive, let's talk about that drive because it could have been capped off with some more points, but it was only capped off with 3. 4 passes, 2 rushes. So far, I mean, the team stats, they've been throwing the ball a lot. They've actually thrown the ball more than they've actually run the ball. Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall have 9 carries collectively. Zach Wilson has 1 carry for no yards. But they've got 16 passing attempts. So they've passed the ball 16 times, rushed the ball 9 times, done the opposite of what you would expect against this LA Chargers defense. But you got to play the defense the way that they're showing you. If the LA Chargers are going to keep blitzing and sending the house on every snap, then you can't just keep running the football because you're going to get stuffed every time. They're forcing Zach Wilson to throw the football, knowing that Zach Wilson is hot garbage. And here's Greg Zuerlein kicking this one back to the LA Chargers. There's the kick. This one will not be returned, and the LA Chargers will start this drive from the 25-yard line. LA Chargers going to start this drive from the 25. Okay. Here we go. A 1st and 10 coming up here from the 25-yard line. 5 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in this first half. Justin Herbert, only 6 of 12 today, 53 yards. He's got 5 different receivers. There's the snap. Justin Herbert has the ball. He throws underneath. This time it's caught by Austin Eckler, who pushes the pile forward, gains about 4 yards. There's a flag on the play. Let's see who this flag is on. Bet you it's going to be on the offense. What do you got to say? Come on, White Hat. Talk to me. Come on, White Hat. And he's pointing to the defense. Holding on the defense. Illegal hands. What you got? Illegal contact. Legal hands. Hands to the face on the defense. Illegal use of hands. Hands to the face on the defense. So the Jets will get dinged for that penalty. The Jets committing a penalty, and that's the right call. That is definitely a hands to the face for sure. Good job. Good job by the officials on that one. I have not said that very often this season. Single back formation. Justin Herbert takes the snap, tosses that to Austin Eckler, who has to try to find some space, but he'll get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and the New York Jets get a stop right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down on a tackle for a loss. 2nd down on a tackle for a loss. Good effort right there by the New York Jets defense to stop Austin Eckler. 2-yard loss. That should bring up a 2nd down and 12. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the LA Chargers. And we've got a shotgun formation from the left hash. 2nd and 12 up to the 28-yard line. So here we go from the 28-yard line. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He winds up, has all day, throws a medium shot that will not be caught. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. 3rd down now for the LA Chargers. 3rd down for the LA Chargers. The intended receiver there was Guyton on a comeback route. Sniffed out immediately by Sauce Gardner, who got there to swat the arms and break up that pass. Good job by Sauce. It's that sauce. It's that dressing. This guy is there. They're showing that guy with the, I think he must be a firefighter. Here we go. 3rd down and 12 out of the shotgun, and Justin Herbert winds up and throws. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 4th down. No flag on there. Reed was there to make the stop. And the New York Jets will get off the field on another short drive for the LA Chargers. This game has been back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, just back and forth and back and forth. A great defensive stop by Sauce Gardner. This time it was Reed who got his hand there to make the stop. Xavier Gibson lined up to return this one. DJ Reed, good stop there. Here we go. Xavier Gibson is going to let that one bounce. He will pick that one up. He'll go out of bounds at about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. And we're going to have a 1st and 10 from inside the 25 for the New York Jets. Here we go. We got to go 75-plus yards in order to get pay dirt. Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen, and you're watching it with me, Mario Manuel, on Football Nation. Watching it with me, Mario Manuel, on Football Nation. If you guys are out there and you guys like young professionals, you can check out my LinkedIn channel as well. I'll plug that in here soon. Empty backfield. Empty backfield right now. So 3 wide receivers right, 2 left. Zach Wilson looks left, throws to Garrett Wilson on the left. Garrett Wilson with a catch. Only good for about 3 yards right there. 2nd down coming up for the New York Jets. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the New York Jets. Up to the 26-yard line. So New York Jets have the ball at the 26-yard line. Game clock is ticking. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. Stepping up to the line is Zach Wilson. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall to the left of him. 3 wide receivers to the right. There's a snap and a handoff to Breece Hall. Breece Hall does find a little bit of space. Gains 3 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and medium for the New York Jets. Clock will continue to tick. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this first half. 3:45 left to go in the first half. 3rd down and 4. The New York Jets are up to the 29-yard line. Jets 3-point home underdogs. The over-under is 41. Waiting for the snap is Zach Wilson in the shotgun. Taking his time. Up to the 29. There's the snap. Wilson looks left. He looks right. Goes through his progression. Throws a good shot. And a big first down catch right there made by the tight end. No, that was Xavier Gipson, the wide receiver, who made the catch. And a first down for the Jets. Let's go. Zach Wilson finding Xavier Gipson on the right-hand side of that formation downfield. That brings them up to the 42-yard line, still shy of midfield. We are approaching the 2-minute warning. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. Let's see how they manage this clock, if they can keep the chains moving. 2:45 left to go. Clock is ticking. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks right, doesn't like it, looks left, has to throw that into the dirt. Why would you? I don't get it. I mean, he just threw that one into the ground. He could have at least used his own legs to run the football one way or another. He gave up. He gave up on that drive. Look, Gibson was turned around. What are you? Unbelievable. What an awful decision there from Zach Wilson. What a nightmare of a quarterback. I would hate to have him as my quarterback. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 10, up to the 42-yard line. There's a throw. The catch is incomplete. That will bring up a 3rd down and 10 from the 42. Allen Lazard was the intended receiver. 3rd down, and the bell will toll. You can see the Chargers getting fired up right now. We got a 3rd down coming up, and they still have all 3 of their timeouts. And because of 2 incomplete passes, they've also got a 2-minute warning to get more points. What an idiot you are, Zach Wilson. You're an idiot. Big old dummy. 3rd down and 10 from the 42. Shy of midfield. They need to get across midfield to the 48. There's the snap. He has time. Pocket collapses. Zach Wilson will go down. He'll be sacked well behind the line of scrimmage. And the LA Chargers with a big stop right there on 3rd down. Let's go. Both teams have 2 bags, and you can see the Jets upset, so totally and thoroughly upset about their quarterback situation right now. This is an easy defense to beat. Relatively speaking, by the caliber of the NFL, this is an easy defense to beat. And Zach Wilson looks like a deer in the headlights right now. Barely 77 yards, but believe it or not, that is still more yardage than Justin Herbert in this game. Not more points, though. So a big 4th down. We get to the 2-minute warning. And when we get back from the 2-minute warning, it'll be 4th and 19. We're going to have a punt that goes the other way. And we're going to finish up the first half here strong. So, firefighter hat. You know exactly which guy I'm talking about. That guy with the Cowboys hat has season tickets for years and is always signals the Jets' chance. You knew exactly who I was talking about, Lou. That's exactly right. That's that guy. Hey, what a guy. What a guy. That's funny. So, someone who has not been anywhere in this game. Keenan Allen, 1 target, 1 reception, good for 10 yards. Only 1 target and 1 reception for Keenan Allen. He was supposed to be the go-to guy, but the Jets' defense is solid. Jets' defense is solid. Look at how many different players have caught the football for Zach Wilson, and Zach Wilson still cannot move the ball. Xavier Gipson, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, Bawden, Ruckert, don't even know who that is, Allen Lazard, Uzoma, Carter, Dalvin Cook, 10 different receivers. 9 different receivers for the Jets in the first half, and you still barely hit 100 yards. How? How is Zach Wilson that bad? How is Zach Wilson that bad? My God. I'm reading this right here. It says, my God, the Jets offense is brutal. They're not consistent in any one area. There's talent at all the skill positions, but they can't figure out a way to maximize it. Hashtag Jets. Here's an insane stat. The Jets have not had a touchdown drive of longer than one play since the Kansas City game. All three of their touchdowns were one-play drives from Breece Hall, 72 yards out versus the Broncos, a 50-yard pass for the Giants, and an 8-yard run where the Eagles seemed to let him score. Yeah, that is an insane stat. I'll read that one more time. Here's an insane stat for you guys that I see right here. Thank you to Andy Vasquez for this one. The Jets have not had a touchdown drive of longer than 1 yard since the Kansas City Chiefs game. All three of their touchdowns since that game were one-play drives from Breece Hall. 72 yards against the Broncos, 50 versus the Giants, and 8 against the Eagles where they just let him score. Insane. The 9th punt of this game right now. More punts than points for the New York Jets. 2 minutes. Here we go. 2-minute warning. Here's the punt. This one goes up, up, and away. And it's signaled a fair catch at the 15. Darius Davis is going to corral that one. Yikes, man. Oh, man. That is just insane. The Jets have been so bad on offense, cannot sustain drives. They are begging for Aaron Rodgers to come back. I'm actually going to look this up. I want to find out when this dude is coming back. Aaron Rodgers. Let's find out. It's actually pulling up Aaron Rodgers' resume. Shotgun formation, motion in the backfield. Keenan Allen goes up to the left. He looks his direction, doesn't like it, decides to throw underneath. Austin Eckler makes the catch. Austin Eckler gets up to the 21-yard line. A gain of about 6 there, maybe 7. Let's find out. Oh, an anonymous source throws cold water on Aaron Rodgers' return. There we go out of the shotgun formation, 2nd and 4. And Justin Herbert's going to get bagged behind the line of scrimmage. Thomas there to make the sack. That'll bring up a 3rd down. And we're going to have another 3 and out for the Chargers once again. How many punts? This will be 10 punts in this game if that's the case. There's still 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go in this second quarter, in the first half. Timeout called right there by the New York Jets. Let's see. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers has blah, 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 blah. They're showing the replay here. New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers has remained steadfast since he suffered the torn Achilles, despite general return timeline of around 12 months. Aaron Rodgers feeling they won't doubt him. They're saying that he can come back before that. I don't know. A whole year after a torn Achilles, a surgery after that. He should take the whole year off, but let's see. Aaron Rodgers might still have that dog in him. Here we go. Shotgun formation. He takes the snap. Justin Herbert looks left, looking that way the whole time. And, of course, who else besides the number 1 target, the man he should be throwing the ball to more frequently? Keenan Allen makes the first down catch. First down catch made by Keenan Allen out on the left-hand sideline. That is 3 targets, 2 receptions, and 17 yards for Keenan Allen. A first down reception, that's good for an extra point in my league. So here we go up to the 27-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 timeouts left. Still shy of midfield, and a big throw coming up right there. Oh, that is almost intercepted. Jordan Whitehead almost picked that one off. A throw up the middle, and the safety came down to try to slip underneath there. That was an incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 2nd down for the LA Chargers. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the Chargers' own 27-yard line. All right. Keenan Allen was the intended receiver there. That was a tight window. Here we go. 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Oh, wow. Justin Herbert. I almost said Josh Allen. Justin Herbert tried to throw that one out to the left, and he put that well behind his intended receiver, and that is going to be another incomplete pass. Kellen Moore's offense not looking great right now. They do have 1 touchdown drive. They did get another 1st down here. 1 minute and 7 seconds left, but because they keep throwing the football, it has stopped the clock, so the Jets might get one more chance. 3rd down and 10, shotgun formation, still at the 27, motion in the backfield. There's the snap, and Justin Herbert has to run. He's scrambling for his life. There's a deep shot, incomplete pass. That is going to bring up a 4th down, and 1 full minute left on the clock for the New York Jets. They will get the football back. That is 11 punts in this first half. That is stupid. That is stupid. 11 punts in the first half. Ridiculous, man. Oh, my goodness. This game has been frustrating to watch. Offenses have been all over the place. There's the punt. This one goes up, and we get to watch. There's a bounce. It's going to take a bounce, a very friendly Chargers bounce as it goes inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line. So a 1st and 10 from the 19, and the New York Jets have 47 seconds. The New York Jets have 47 seconds and 2 timeouts to get to at least within field goal range. Robert Saleh. They're talking about he knows he doesn't have the world's greatest quarterback. But let's be real. Zach Wilson isn't just not the world's greatest quarterback. He's probably one of the world's worst quarterbacks. And here he is in an empty set, and he looks right, he looks left. There's a deep shot, and that is to Allen Lazard. Did that hit him in the face, and he dropped that? Wow. Allen Lazard got hit literally in the face by a pass. So this time, Zach Wilson put that one right where it needed to be. Oh, it did get swatted. It got tipped. It looked like Allen Lazard got hit in the face. He did, but only after the arm came in by the defense right there. So 4 targets for Allen Lazard, only 1 reception. He's good for 6 yards. Here we go, shotgun formation on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, winds up, throws up the middle. It is tipped. Garrett Wilson was the intended receiver there. Another incomplete pass. A 3rd down and 10. I don't understand, man. I don't understand how every other player position, every single one in the NFL, if you play poorly, you get relegated. You move down the list. How has Zach Wilson gotten away with his terrible quarterback play this season? It is so insane to me. 3rd down and 10. There's the snap, empty backfield. And he winds up, as he's about to get hit from behind, Tyler Conklin makes the catch. Conklin goes forward, gains only 2, maybe 3 yards there. So on 3rd and 10, he decides to throw it 3 yards out. That is definitely the Cowboys mentality, which, hate to admit it, happens all the time. 4th down, timeout called by the Chargers. And this last 2-minute warning has been a solid 15, maybe 20 minutes inside the 2-minute warning. One of the most frustrating things about this sport. I love this sport. I think it is a beautiful sport. I think it is an amazing sport to watch. But this is so frustrating. It is so frustrating to watch this happen right now, the way that it's happening. Anyways, luckily for the Jets, they will get to start the second half with the football. They will get to start the second half with the football. All right, this is the 10th punt for the Jets alone. 17 points in this game, and I think 17 punts between both teams as well. There's the punt. This goes back to the 25. This is returned to the 30, the 35, up to the 40, stays in bounds, goes out after getting up past the 40. Should be down at about the 42. 17 seconds left to go. And there's a flag on there, and he's going to get an additional 15 yards. A late hit. No call. Okay. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 42. 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 42-yard line. What a mess. And Darius Davis with a good return once again. 1st and 10, 17 seconds left, 2 timeouts left. Justin Herbert having a terrible day, only 66 yards. Empty backfield, 5 wide, waiting for the snap. There's the snap from the 42. He still has all day, winds up, throws. A catch made by Keenan Allen across midfield up to about the 40, looks like the 43-yard line is where they should mark this one. And then we got a 1st and 10. 11 seconds left to go. They're going to try to get to within field goal range and let Cameron Dicker, the kicker. We got Dicker, the kicker, versus Greg the leg today. Yep, that catch was made. Good job by Sauce Gardner. I mean, he did what he could to bring down Keenan Allen, but sometimes you can't stop the man. Keenan Allen is so good, guys. Like, underrated, a very underrated talent. No Joshua Palmer, no Mike Williams, and it shows that is 9,959 career yards. That's a franchise record. Here we go. Empty backfield once again with 11 seconds left up to the 40. Wow, they definitely marked that football in the wrong spot. There's the snap, and there's a windup and a throw. Keenan Allen on a cross route. He was on a quick slant. A timeout is going to be called with 2 seconds left. And the field goal unit, here comes Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, coming out to put up some points on the board. Aaron Rodgers can make better plays in the wheelchair. I agree, dude. Aaron Rodgers can for sure make better plays in that wheelchair. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are watching Football Nation. Thank you so much for being here. I see some people saying Aaron Rodgers is soft. This is from 15 days ago. What is this? What is that nonsense? Aaron Rodgers could have made a better play in the wheelchair. Here we go. A 56-yard field goal attempt coming up. 55-yard field goal attempt, excuse me. This is to match his career record. And a timeout taken by the Jets to ice the kicker. Is that going to make any difference, or is that just going to melt another 30 seconds off of my night? Cameron Dicker has been very solid. He is a good kicker. He's splashing his face right now, getting super excited. They're showing Cameron Dicker's long hair. I didn't realize he had long hair like that. But here he is, Cameron Dicker, the kicker, getting ready to put this one up from the 55-yard line. Sorry, from the it's a 55-yard field goal attempt, so he's at the 45. There's the snap. Here's the kick. The kick is up. This one is going to waver, but it will go straight through. And the score is now 17-3. And the Jets will face a 14-point deficit going into the locker room, ladies and gentlemen. We are now officially at halftime. We are now officially at halftime. Good job right there. Whoops, and I've got all kinds of messed up stuff happening in my... There we go. That is better. That is better. That's your over-under today, ladies and gentlemen. And as per usual, during halftime, we do go over a lot of other things. But in the moment, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a quick video because I call all these plays and formations. A lot of you guys don't really know the formations just yet, so I'm going to give this one to you guys. I'll be back in just a second. Did you know that Joe Burrow has contributed to half of the Bengals' all-time playoff wins? Joe Burrow is one of 3 quarterbacks in NFL history to get 5 or more playoff wins in their first 3 seasons.
This is the single back formation. It looks like what it sounds like. The quarterback is under center, and you have a single running back directly behind him. This also has many variations. This is the pistol formation. It's like the single back formation, but the quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, so this buys time for play action plays. Here we have the I formation. It's typically used for short yardage situations. There are 2 running backs behind the quarterback. The front runner blocks and the second finds the holes. And then of course we have the empty backfield, or 5 wide. The quarterback stands in the backfield alone. Typically, this is used in obvious passing down situations like 3rd and long or Hail Marys. Subscribe to my channel.
All right, y'all. So, what we need to talk about during this halftime break, during this halftime report, we're going to talk about the rest of the NFL. We're going to cover the rest of the NFL. Let me go ahead and pull up that graphic for you guys underneath. Keep an eye out underneath right here. Here we go. We're going to talk about these different teams and the way that this season has broken up for them. So, okay. Across the NFL, ladies and gentlemen, across the NFL, the Miami Dolphins lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. It was a 14-21. They tried to come back and win. The Miami Dolphins were so set up. They were in such a good spot to win this past week, or to come back and actually give the Kansas City Chiefs a run for their money. But it did not happen. It was late, and it was too late for the Miami Dolphins. Now, Miami Dolphins will lose that game 14-21. Arizona Cardinals got blown out of the water, got the brakes knocked off of them, beat off them, and the Cleveland Browns whooped the Arizona Cardinals 27-0. 27-0. That game was wild, y'all. That game, 27-0. In that game, Deshaun Watson had 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. Amari Cooper had 5 receptions, good for 139 yards and a receiving touchdown as well. The Saints, New Orleans Saints, and the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears lost this past week, 17-14. Surprise, surprise. The Bears will go down to 2-7. The New Orleans Saints will go up to 5-4 after that win. Chris Olave finally getting back into that touchdown column. 6 receptions, 46 yards, and 1 touchdown. Darnell Mooney had 82 yards, top receiver for the Saints. LA Rams versus the Packers. Green Bay Packers won that game, getting up to 3-5. LA Rams lost that game, going down to 3-6. So 3-6 for the Rams. 3-5 for the Green Bay Packers after that win, who were 2-5. They really, really desperately needed that win. The score there was 20-3. The Minnesota Vikings won against the Atlanta Falcons. The Minnesota Vikings won 31-28. The Vikings won in style. Oh my goodness. Joshua Dobbs, coming over from the Arizona Cardinals, not knowing anything about the Vikings offense, took the Vikings to a win, 158 yards through the air for Joshua Dobbs, plus 66 yards and a rushing touchdown for Dobbs on the ground. He had 3 touchdowns on the day. Looked like an absolute beast. Bijan Robinson was averaging about 5 yards per carry, but still not enough. One of the biggest busts in the NFL this year was Bijan Robinson. Tyler Algier was the only running back with a touchdown there. Atlanta Falcons, yikes. Atlanta Falcons fell to 4-5, and the Minnesota Vikings went up to 5-4 with that 31-28 win on Sunday Football. The Baltimore Ravens, guys. Oh, my goodness. The Baltimore Ravens absolutely pimp slapped the Seahawks. in a way that's just embarrassing. Lamar Jackson, only 187 yards on the ground, but he had 60 more on the ground. Mitchell, the running back, had 138 yards on the ground. Gus Edwards only had 52 yards on the ground, but he also had 2 touchdowns, so he did have himself a pretty good day. Mark Andrews, 80 yards, 9 receptions, no touchdowns for him, but OBJ did find the end zone for the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens finished that game against the Seattle Seahawks, a team that was in the playoffs last season. Baltimore Ravens beat them 37-3. That brings the Baltimore Ravens record up to 7-2, and the Seattle Seahawks will take their 3rd loss of the season, bringing their record down to 5-3. This game was probably the best game of the entire dare I say season? Almost 80 points across both teams. The Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a game that was. 496 total yards of offense for the Houston Texans, guys. What? 496 total yards of offense for the Houston Texans. You know what? Let me bring up this one here because I think this will help support that. Look at who the top scorers are in the fantasy for fantasy purposes this week. Number 1 this week, CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, 470 yards through the air and 5 touchdowns for CJ Stroud against this Tampa Bay defense. Wow, y'all. That's like not human. 5 touchdowns. Who does he think he is? Drew Brees? 470 yards, 5 touchdowns. CJ Stroud making it look easy against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Nobody else even comes close. Noah Brown and Dalton Schultz and Tank Dell. All 3 of those receivers went over 100 yards. I'll say that one more time. Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz, and Tank Dell, they all went over 100 yards this week. 153 and a touchdown for Noah Brown, 130 and a touchdown for Dalton Schultz, 114 and 2 touchdowns for Tank Dell. Nico Collins also got himself a touchdown with 54 yards. It was just a slaughter, but at the same time, no, it wasn't, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers also had a pretty damn good game. Baker Mayfield, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rachaad White, 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. They still put up 37 points. The final score for the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game in Week 9, Houston Texans win 39-37. A very, very close game that put up almost 80 points. Insane game for Week 9, and I was not tuned into that when we were getting ready for the Cowboys stream. Got a chance to catch a piece of it, but wow, I wish I could have watched that whole game. A huge win for the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. That brings the Houston Texans record up to 4-4, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be at 3-5 after that. So, moving on, the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders won their game against the New England Patriots 20-17. Pretty straightforward win. Brian Robinson did have 63 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Ramondre Stevenson had himself a pretty good day as well. Ramondre Stevenson had 87 yards on the ground plus a touchdown on the ground. He also had 4 catches for 42 yards. Put up plenty of points. Definitely still inside of the top 15 for fantasy production purposes. But over 400 yards for the Commanders, only 325 total yards for the New England Patriots. They lost, and that was still one of the Patriots' better games of the season. Goes to show how bad the New England Patriots have been this year and how bad the Patriots have been since Tom Brady left town. Commanders won that game 20-17. That brings their record up to 4-5, and the Patriots get dropped down to 2-7. Only team looking worse than them is the Carolina Panthers, who lost this past week, yesterday, against the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts getting their 4th win of the season, 27-13 over the Carolina Panthers. Not much to report right there. Gardner Minshew taking over duties with Anthony Richardson out for the season. Not much to report there. Cowboys, Eagles. I don't want to talk about it. Cowboys lost that game 23-28. Dak Prescott got flipped up on his head. I'm sure you've seen the memes, but CeeDee Lamb did have himself a very good day. 11 receptions and 119 yards. They're going to need to continue to do that. Dak Prescott had a 3-touchdown performance, 374 yards, but still could not get the win. The main issue, I think, is the fact that Tony Pollard, I mean, there were a couple of chances. Dak Prescott dove for the end zone on one of those plays. He stepped out of bounds at the 3-yard line right before making the dive. So he went out of bounds. And then another throw that was thrown underneath to Luke Schoonmaker at the no-yard line, at the end zone, inches. I'm talking like literally the gaps in my fingers. This is about 1.5 inches maybe, or 2 inches short of the white stripe. Luke Schoonmaker couldn't keep his legs together. Luke Schoonmaker couldn't keep his legs together, and they got effed by the Eagles. So the Eagles win that game 28-23. The Eagles have the best record in the NFL. That hurts to say. Eagles have an 8-1 record. The Dallas Cowboys have a 5-3 record after that loss. The next game in the tilt, the New York Giants and the Raiders. The New York Giants 6, the Las Vegas Raiders 30. Box score for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Jacobs, talk about a good day for Josh Jacobs. He had 98 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. No receptions in that game, just a pure running back for Josh Jacobs in that attempt. That was enough to get them 334 yards. For the Las Vegas Raiders, Aiden O'Connell doing much better than Jimmy Garoppolo, benched, and it worked. They looked a lot better with Jimmy Garoppolo on the bench. Jacoby Myers, 38 yards. Tucker, 57 yards. Devontae Adams, 34 yards. No receiving touchdowns. Jacoby Myers, did have a rushing touchdown on an end around. So that's pretty cool to see as well. All right, we're getting back to the action right here. There were 2 more games that I didn't cover. Last night's game, the Bills and the Bengals. Bengals won that game 24-18, and that puts them at 5-3. Bills are down to 5-4, and the Steelers won their game against the Titans 20-16. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The kickoff is there. That is the end of halftime. This will go to the back of the end zone, and this will not be returned. Do the Jets have a second wind in them? Will the Jets come back and win this game? It might be difficult, but let's find out what happens. Let's find out what comes up here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. And no, we lost a subscriber. Don't know what happened there. That breaks my heart. We were trying to stay with 15-10. That was the record for today. Single back formation. There's a snap. Zach Wilson in trouble. Scrambles to his right. Decides to throw on the run. And a throw and catch is made. Garrett Wilson makes the catch. Garrett Wilson across midfield down at about the 44-yard line. Clock will continue to roll. And a big first down for the New York Jets to start this drive and start the second half. Zach Wilson made a big catch right there on the left-hand side. Love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, here we go. Single back formation. We're up to the 44-yard line. New York Jets have the football right now, and after the first play of the game, they went from the 25 across midfield, across the 45, and down to the 44. There's a snap and a handoff. Breece Hall with a little spin move, bounces out to the left-hand side, runs forward, picks up about 3 yards. Don't know what Robert Saleh said to his team, but they look a little more invigorated coming out onto the field right now. Good job by Garrett Wilson there to make that catch earlier on that one. So, second down coming up. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the New York Jets. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks right. Doesn't like it. Decides to throw that way anyways. The catch is made, and that's good for a first down. Azuma making the catch out there on the right-hand side. That's good for a first down. First down for the New York Jets. Jets, Jets. Let's see what happens. Again, they have a chant, so I'm going to chant. Don't really care. There's a snap out of the single back formation and a quick throw to Garrett Wilson, who hangs on to the football, gains about 5 yards there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the New York Jets. That should put them, looks like it should be close to about the 34-yard line. Good for the 34-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they're talking about how they were expecting him to go out there and play with Aaron Rodgers. Did not happen. That's okay. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 5, y'all. 2nd down and 5. 12 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time here. Jets trail by 14. Jets trail by 14. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall to the left of Zach Wilson up to the 29-yard line. Here we go. 9 yards shy. There's the snap, fakes the handoff, winds up, throws, and the catch is made. And Tyler Conklin goes forward, goes down inside the 15. A big 1st down for the New York Jets. Let's go. Big 1st down there for the Jets. And we're cooking. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Breece Hall goes forward. Breece Hall gains a yard, maybe 2. Breece Hall gains about 2 yards there. 2nd down coming up for the New York Jets. Second down coming up here for the New York Jets. 2nd down and 8. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 8. Single back formation. Breece Hall lined up behind Zach Wilson, waiting for the snap. Play clock down to 3. Takes the snap. Winds up. In trouble. Zach Wilson gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage and a huge sack. A big bag right there for the LA Chargers. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Let's go. A good stop right there for the Chargers. We are in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the red zone. And the pocket did not last very long at all. That pocket did not last very long at all. Here we go. 3rd down and 15. 3rd down and 15, a 5-yard loss on that bag. Zach Wilson in the shotgun takes the snap from the 18. He has time, runs out of time quickly, and he gets dropped again. That gets dropped again, a 4th down. The New York Jets now have a 4th down. Zach Wilson got smashed on back-to-back plays, and they cannot believe it. The Jets fans out there cannot believe what they've seen. Oh, man. Joey Bosa getting to the quarterback quickly there, and this should bring up a field goal. This should bring up the field goal unit, and Greg Zuerlein should be putting this one up. Good job by Joey Bosa. Here we go. 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 46-yard attempt from in between both hashes. 81% in his career from this distance. That kick is up. That kick is good. Zuerlein, kick is good. The score is now 17-6. An 11-point deficit. Once again, the Jets have been in this spot. They have been in worse positions and come back to win. Let's see if they can pull it off again today. All right, y'all. Let's check out the chat and see what's going on with you guys. You know, for those of you who were in here right at halftime, I don't know who I pissed off or what I said to upset you guys, but somehow we lost 3 subscribers. That is okay. You can't win them all. I miss you guys already. Hopefully you guys find your way back to me. Appreciate the love, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Hey, just so we're clear, y'all, you're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. I do want to say thank you to all of you who are watching this live stream. Whether you're watching this live stream because you can't catch the game on TV, maybe you're just tired of your regular corporate broadcasters and you want to see something different, I am here to bring you every snap, every play, and every down, week in and week out. And it is support from viewers like you that make this channel possible. I could not do this show without you guys. So if you want to show your support for content like this, all you have to do is leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel if you're feeling generous. It is absolutely free to do, and it really helps push content like this to other people just like you who are looking for something different. So thank you all so very much for your support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not already done so. And if you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on TikTok. I'm out there on socials. Football Nation's on Twitter. We don't really post on Twitter, but I've got my little grubby little hands on everything out there. So if you guys want to connect with me, you can find me on Facebook. I am in there as Mario Manuel. So you can get to find out a little bit more about my personal life outside of this. The high school football season is just about over. I've got no more games on my calendar, but this year, for the first time, I decided to officiate football, and it was really good for me. It actually felt awesome to do so, and I learned a lot more and got to see the sport through a different lens, and now I am super hypercritical of these officials because I've made bad calls, and I've had to swallow that pill. I've also made right calls, and when you make the right calls and you know it's the right call, that also feels good. But anyways, you got to be there in the action on the field to know what that feels like, and it's tough. Anyways, here's Greg Zuerlein to kick this one back to the LA Chargers. LA Chargers are going to get their first chance to drive the football. They're going to get their first chance to drive the football here. This one goes back. It will not be returned. This goes into the end zone. And we're going to start this drive from the 25-yard line. Here come the LA Chargers. Justin Herbert and company coming in to make some moves. Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston, Darius Davis, Gerald Everett. Let's see. Who gets the first carry of the second half for the LA Chargers? At least the first drive for the New York Jets didn't end with no points. They at least got 3. Justin Herbert, shotgun formation, Austin Eckler to his right. Keenan Allen, the motion man. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Austin Eckler goes right up the middle, gains 2, maybe 3 yards there. That'll bring up a second down. That'll bring up a second down and 7 for the LA Chargers. Second down and 7 coming up for the LA Chargers. Here we go. That brings them up to the 28-yard line. Second down and 7, empty backfield, so Justin Herbert's going to want to throw this one. Austin Eckler, the man in motion, sets up in the shotgun instead. There's the snap. We got trips right. There's a quick throw underneath. Keenan Allen tries to find some blockers, cannot gain too much yardage. Gets up to about the 31-yard line, another gain of 3. And we've got a 3rd and 3. Maybe a gain of 4 right there. So 3rd down and 3. If they put him at the 32-yard line, that's a generous placement. It should be 3rd and 4 from the 31 based off of my eye test. But let's see where they mark it. The TV screen also says 3rd down and 3. So, again, you got to be on the field to make the right calls. They're putting the ball wherever they want. That's fine. Empty backfield once again. It's on the 31. Why would you put it at the 32? Here we go. There's the snap. Justin Herbert looks right, throws right. Catch is in. No catch is made. Incomplete pass. And Sauce Gardner was there to break it up. A 3 and out for the LA Chargers to start the half. And here come the New York Jets. The offense coming back out onto the field. Well, special teams and the punt return unit. Unbelievable. This defense. Could you imagine how good the Jets would actually be if they had Aaron Rodgers? This defense is so solid. This defense is stout. Signaled a fair catch at about the 31-yard line. Xavier Gibson makes the catch. The back judge marking that one at the 31. So 1st and 10 coming up for the New York Jets at the 31-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 coming up from the 31. Time to switch my chart here. Let's go. All right. Wow. Aaron Rodgers can make better plays in the wheelchair. That's the last comment that I got from Jose Hernandez from Lou over here. Totally cool, totally fine. Just happy that you guys are with me. Thanks for hanging out, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Eckler having a quiet season. He missed plenty of time. I'm sure fantasy owners were worried about him. Coming into this game, y'all, 59 carries, 1 touchdown. I mean, coming into this game, yeah, Austin Eckler was pretty quiet. 1 touchdown on the ground, only 218 yards. Today, he's got himself another touchdown, so you can add another touchdown to that list, to that column. Austin Eckler did get the touchdown, the 1 touchdown for the LA Chargers on offense. The first touchdown of the game for the LA Chargers was actually a punt return early in the first quarter after the Jets' first drive. So the Jets, on their first drive, kicked that football, and an 87-yard punt return came back the other way. 87-yard punt return went the other way. Huh. I'm checking this out over here, and it looks like they're not going to give the credit to where it's due. Darius Davis should have absolutely been in that column, but he doesn't have technically a receiving catch. It's going to go for special teams. Some leagues, if you have a punt returner and you pick a punt returner specifically and they score a touchdown, you'll still get the 6 points. You won't get any of the yardage, but you'll still get the touchdown. But he's not even marked here for that touchdown. And it looks like he hasn't been targeted in the passing game either. I thought he had been. Darius Davis should have at least got at least 1 target, but I guess not. So Keenan Allen has 6 targets, 5 receptions, 42 yards. Austin Eckler has 6 targets, 2 receptions, 23 yards. This has been a rough game, guys. This hasn't been like a crazy game. Look, we're in the third quarter. Right now we are in the third quarter, and the LA Chargers only have 115 total yards of offense. The New York Jets have 151. Here we go. 1st and 10. New York Jets have the football at the 31-yard line. There's the snap. Breece Hall tries to go around the left-hand side. He finds some space. He gets up to about the 37. Breece Hall has to drop the shoulder to avoid the hit. A flag? Who is this flag on? Offensive holding, probably. Saleh doesn't look happy once again. It's got to be on the offense. Holding. Offense, Allen Lazard, 10-yard penalty, no play, repeat first down, a 1st and 20 coming up, putting them behind the sticks, behind the chains. I don't like that. I don't like that call. Anyways, whatever, doesn't matter. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 20. Backed up to the 23-yard line. Shotgun formation. Motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks left. Zach Wilson looks right. A good throw right up the middle. The catch is made by Garrett Wilson. Wilson to Wilson. A big gain right there. Good for about 16. A 16-yard completion will bring up a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the New York Jets. Here we go. 2nd down and 5, actually. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Zach Wilson in trouble trying to make someone miss. Breaks a tackle. Look at you, Wilson. And then you throw that ball like a rookie. Intended for Uzama. And an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the New York Jets. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the New York Jets, ladies and gentlemen. So Uzama should have been able to make that catch. He was just standing there. Zach Wilson making someone miss. Look at that. He made Khalil Mack miss. I mean, how do you miss that throw, though, Wilson? Here we go. Shotgun formation. 3rd down and 5 from the 31-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. And flags fly. Going to be a delay of game right here, y'all. No play off. They're going to give the sideline a timeout. Look at Aaron Rodgers on the sideline shaking his head. So a timeout charge for the New York Jets prior to the delay of game. They're just going to give it to the sideline. That's generous of them. Zach Wilson in the pocket there has that fumble. They showed that fumble. They're showing the 2 fumbles that they had earlier. I mean, how have they not scored on a drive more than 1 play? How have they not scored on a drive more than 1 play since that game? What a good stat that was that I read earlier. I like that one. Anyways, Allen Lazard is having a rough game. That's his 3rd penalty today. Here we go. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 5. Zach Wilson takes the snap. Pocket holds. There's a deep shot. Oh, no, and it's going to be tipped. No flag. There is a flag. Let's find out who that flag is on. Tyler Conklin, I think, picked up the pass interference. This is going to be against the Chargers, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to bring up a 1st down more than likely. Yep. Pass interference. Defense. Ball will be placed at the spot of foul. Automatic 1st down. Tyler Conklin. That's he was holding the jersey at the 51, 52-yard line. Good call right there by the officials. Still a small hold, but a pass interference nonetheless. 1st and 10. Up to the 50-yard line. Here we go. From the 50, shotgun formation. The New York Jets have the football. Breece Hall lined up to the left of Zach Wilson. Motion in the backfield. A handoff to Breece Hall, who goes up the middle, gains 1 yard. 2nd down. 2nd down. Joey Bosa was the first one there to make the stop. Big stop right there from number 97. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Tough sledding on the ground. 13 carries for Breece Hall, only 43 yards. Shotgun formation from the 49. Zach Wilson winds up, throws. Catch is made. All right, looks like Taylor makes the catch there. Malik Taylor makes the catch on the right-hand side. That is a good catch for 7. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the New York Jets. They only need 2 yards. They trail by 11. If they can get a touchdown here, it'll put them in better shape. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Breece Hall, can he get the 2 yards? He cannot. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark it down at the 41, but we got a 4th down now coming up. Are you going to go for it? I don't know if you trust. I wouldn't trust my offense to go for it. The Jets are bad right now without Aaron Rodgers. The Jets are pretty much terrible right now without Aaron Rodgers. And Rodgers is on the sideline telling people to quiet down. Here we go. Analytics says go for it. Single back formation. There's the snap. Direct snap taken by Breece Hall. And he'll go forward and get the 1st down. That should be good for a 1st down. I think the Jets got it. 1st down for the New York Jets. The first 4th down conversion of the game. Breece Hall is able to pick up the 1st down there. Good job by Breece Hall to be patient and find the hole. He made it through, hung on to the football. Direct snap to Breece Hall. He took it. 1st down for the Jets. Here we go. 1st and 10 now from the LA Chargers 39-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 39. Zach Wilson under center. Single back formation. Dalvin Cook takes the carry. Dalvin Cook goes right up the middle. Gains about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 7 from the 36-yard line. New York Jets are across midfield on the LA Chargers 36-yard line. They are fighting to get back into this game. They trail by 11. There's a whole nother quarter left to go here. Game clock down to 4:40. Single back formation. Breece Hall back out there this time. 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Breece Hall does get it. Breece Hall goes forward. He gains about 5 yards on that. That'll bring up a third down, and 2. A 3rd down and 2, maybe 3. But I saw a 3rd down and 2 from the 32-yard line. They're going to mark it at 3rd down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Don't know what their math is happening or what my math is doing, but someone's math is off. Someone's math is off. Doesn't matter. We're here. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Football Nation. If this is your first time checking out this channel, be sure to hit that like button. If you've got commitment issues and you don't want to subscribe, all you got to do is give me a thumbs up, baby. Appreciate it. 3rd down and 3. Single back formation. Play clock down to 2. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Breece Hall. False start. Flag is going to be thrown at the start of that. Yup, false start on the offense. So on 3rd down and 3, it is now a 3rd down and 8. And you can just see the stoic, frustrated face of Robert Saleh. Oh, man, a little small flinch, but a flinch nonetheless. And Zach Wilson is just, I have to throw the football now? No. You can see that Zach Wilson is frustrated at the fact that he's got to actually do his job. Here we go. 3rd down and 8, backed up to the 37-yard line. Zach Wilson in an empty set. Looks right, goes through his progressions, has to spin, and Joey Bosa gets to him, and he rips him down to the ground. Joey Bosa with another bag today. Let's go. Wow. All it took was Joey Bosa getting one fingertip to him, and that's it. As soon as Joey Bosa locks up on you, he grabbed him by the pads, ripped him down to the ground. Sorry, Wilson. That's another bag for the Chargers, and I don't know if Greg the Leg can kick this one. Nope, the punt team is out. The only thing Zach Wilson had to do from that 37-yard line was not get sacked and not throw a pick. Didn't even have to complete a play. Signaled for the fair catch at the 12-yard line. Now the LA Chargers have the ball. LA Chargers now have the ball. Another punt in this game. Another punt in this game. Let's find out what we got here. Let me pull up this other stat. Let's find out. I gotta see how many punts there have been in this game. That has to be well over 15, 17, 20. That might be 20 freaking punts in this game. This has been back and forth the entire game, happening in the midfield. Neither team able to score touchdowns since in a while. You can see the score above my head, actually, and the drive and the way that the game has gone so far. But let's see. Live score, Chargers, Jets. Let's take a look at this. I'm interested to see. I'm just curious. Player stats, team stats. Punts for both teams combined. That brings us up to, man, my math is really bad. But that's 13 punts in this game. 13 punts in this game. That's pretty wild, guys. That's so bad. Still, the Jets have more yards, more total yards than the LA Chargers, and they still trail the LA Chargers by 11. There was a chance right there for them to get another one, but no. 5 sacks allowed for the New York Jets. Joey Bosa and company over here has gotten 5 sacks on the New York Jets on Zach Wilson, and the Chargers have only allowed 3 sacks, but still 7 punts for the Chargers, 6 punts for the Jets. It feels like way more than that. That can't be right. That seriously can't be right. I feel like there have been way more punts than that. But that's what the internet is saying. That's what Google is saying, and it's supposed to be tracking this properly. So we'll get into that later. I'll look at that post game. Still, is this pass interference on Derwin James? Yeah, it was. They're showing some other stuff. I'm looking at some of the trending information. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are at a commercial break. The score right now is 6-17. New York Jets, the home team, trailing by 11. They are 3-point underdogs. And we are waiting to come back and find out how this game will conclude Waiting to come back and find out how this game will conclude. The LA Chargers are 8-4 against the spread on the road since 2022, and the New York Jets have hit 5 of the last unders. There's the snap out of the shotgun formation from the 12-yard line, and Justin Herbert winds up and throws underneath. An incomplete pass. He felt the pressure quickly, got rid of that one. The two brothers, the Williams brothers, Keenan Williams and Quincy Williams, both playing for the Jets, doing their thing. So there are a lot of tandem brothers in the NFL, but not a lot that play on the same team. And we've got Quentin Williams and Keenan Williams out there right now on the same team for the New York Jets. The Jets showing a 4-man rush. There's a snap and a single back formation. An end around right there for Quentin Johnston. Quentin Johnston gains a yard, maybe 2, and he'll be wrapped up by 3 different Jets players. That'll bring up a 3rd down coming up here for the LA Chargers. LA Chargers now have a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up right here. A 3rd down and about 7. There's a quick snap out of the shotgun. Justin Herbert steps up through the pocket, runs forward, tries to get it, and yes, he will get it. A 1st down for the LA Chargers. There you go. You get another one. Justin Herbert using his legs. You forgot those were there the way he's been playing. Might have a broken left thumb or a broken left middle finger. He's got it wrapped up pretty well. But Justin Herbert, mobile actually here. He's a big guy, right? Justin Herbert, 6'6". So don't forget that. 6'6", 236. He can move the pile too. 1st and 10, play clock down to 4, up to the 24-yard line. Justin Herbert has time in the pocket, pump fakes. He gets wrapped up. He fumbles the football, and he wraps it back up quickly. Justin Herbert fumbled the football and recovered his own fumble. Just a little bit late right there on the reaction for the New York Jets. Just a little bit late right there for the reaction for the New York Jets. They could have scooped that one. They could have scooped and scored. They'll probably wish that they had that one back. Oh, Justin, if Clemens would have actually jumped on top of it, they would have recovered it. He was trying to go for the scoop and score instead of just taking it. That was the opportunity that they needed, and they missed it. Here we go. From the 19-yard line, empty backfield, Justin Herbert takes the snap, throws to Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen makes the catch. He's good for about 5. Brings them back to the original line of scrimmage. And that should be the last play of the 3rd quarter, the LA Chargers. 20 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Clock is ticking still, ladies and gentlemen. Clock is still ticking. This will be the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're going to have 4th quarter action coming up for you guys to finish off the night. They might get one more playoff. Play clock down to 3, 2, 1. Nope. They're trying to get a free 5 yards. It did not happen. So when we get back, wow, a quarter away from getting the record back to the 500 mark is what I heard. 15 minutes left to go. Robert Saleh looking frustrated as ever. When we get back from this commercial break between the 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter, we're going to have a 3rd down and 9 from the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 9 from the 25-yard line. Let's go. LA Chargers with the football, looking good in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear you guys out there. What is up? Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Football Nation. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you so much for liking this live stream. Help me get this live stream up to 30 likes. Let's get up to that 30 mark. We keep getting to that 25, 27 range, but if you guys can help me get up to 30, it would mean the world to me. So would appreciate the thumbs up if you guys are hanging out with me and you guys are enjoying this live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. It is a Monday Night Football game. We're here. We're live. We're hanging out. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. There's a lot of competition out there on YouTube, but you guys have chosen to hang out with me, and that in and of itself means a lot to me. I'm looking to see at some of these other guys. I mean, some of these other guys who normally have hundreds of thousands of viewers are sitting at 1% of that. So I feel good that I've been maintaining my typical average right now. I typically get about 50 viewers in and out through the room. Cowboys games, man. We had a Cowboys game where I got up to 980-something viewers during that. So that felt super good. We are a Cowboys channel. When we have the Dallas Cowboys game up, I don't have these two graphics behind me. I always have the Dallas Cowboys graphic behind me during the Cowboys games. And I promise you guys, I know everybody across the NFL hates Dallas Cowboys fans. I do get pretty hyped, but I am still a fair commentator for both sides of the football, except for when it's against the Eagles. Cheers. This is actually just water. My body just told me that I need to hydrate. Oh, wow. I am crazy. How have I not been drinking this stuff? Wow, water is so much better than anything else. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. I did not realize how bad my body wanted water. That felt like the elixir. Here we go. Empty backfield, and now here comes Joshua Kelly to the left-hand side of Justin Herbert. We're at the 25-yard line, a 3rd down and 9, start of the 4th quarter. Justin Herbert looks right, throws right, does connect, good for a 1st down. Quentin Johnston with a big 1st down catch. 1st down for the LA Chargers. A huge conversion on 3rd down right there, and that keeps this drive alive for the LA Chargers. A score in this quarter could ice this game. The Jets are going to try desperately to get a stop here, ladies and gentlemen. The Jets are going to try desperately to get a stop here. Quentin Johnston made the catch, a quick comeback route. He played that one earlier, but they're happy they got that one. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 2 seconds left on the play clock. 1-0. There's the snap. Justin Herbert throws a tip drill. Oh, my. Nobody had eyes on the football. A tip drill immediately. The pass was intended. The pass was intended for Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler, that ball never got near him. That ball was thrown. Hands went up. Looks like Quincy Williams got his hands up to the ball, and nobody picked that one off. Mosley was there in the area. A few other people were there in the area. That was actually Franklin Myers who got his hands, John Franklin Myers who got his hand to at the defensive end. Here we go. Single back formation, a toss to the left-hand side. Austin Eckler goes forward on 2nd down. That will be a gain of 7. That'll bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down, and it's going to be a gain of 6, actually. So a gain of 6, 3rd down and 4 left to go here for the LA Chargers. 3rd down, shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. There's the snap. Justin Herbert looks right, throws right, quick catch made. And Keenan Allen with the 1st down catch on the right-hand side. Another 3rd down conversion, a very crucial conversion there on 3rd down. That brings up a 1st down and 10. And that is going to move the ball, move the chains, and move the clock. All of these are staying in bounds. And they've had possession for quite some time now, 3 minutes and 47 seconds, and the clock is continuing to tick. Here we go. Single back formation. There's a snap and a handoff to Austin Eckler. Eckler goes forward. Eckler gains about 49. Gains up to the 49 across midfield. So the LA Chargers are now across midfield after that 4-yard gain on 1st down from Austin Eckler. A 2nd down and 6 coming up for the LA Chargers. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the LA Chargers from the 49-yard line. 12 minutes and 45 seconds, and the clock is ticking as they get up to 5 minutes on this drive. 10 plays, 39 yards. Single back formation. Justin Herbert under center, and Keenan Allen motioning from the right to the left. Waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the handoff. Handoff up the middle. Oh, my gosh. A hard hit laid on Joshua Kelly. That's going to hurt in the morning. Adams making that hit right there. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Joshua Kelly taking the hit. So Joshua Kelly on that 2nd down. gains 2 yards, and now we've got a third down. A 3rd down and 4 coming up for the LA Chargers. Another 3rd down. Can they convert? They are not inside of field goal range just yet. There's the snap out of the shotgun. Justin Herbert looks right. A deep shot finally. Oh, my gosh. What an athletic catch from Keenan Allen on the right-hand side. And he went full OBJ, and he gets whipped around by the football. Just the momentum of the football. A one-handed grab, and he comes down. As he goes down, he pirouettes with both hands on the football, and that is an athlete right there. Single back formation, quickly getting back to it. Justin Herbert goes down, and he gets sacked quickly. A 2nd down. Clock is ticking. What a catch from Keenan Allen. That was a big dog move. Oh, my God, that was a beautiful catch. Wow, Keenan Allen. That's why we watch football, guys. That is seriously why you watch football, for plays like that. What a beast move, Keenan Allen. Fuck. That was awesome. Here we go. 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 13. Motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. And Justin Herbert's going to throw out the flat. And that's going to be a one-on-one. Finally, a catch made right there from Darius Davis on the right-hand side, but that one goes backwards. A 2nd down and 13. Sorry, a 3rd down and 13. He did get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 13 for the Los Angeles Chargers. Another 3rd down. 7 minutes milked off of the clock here. So the most career receiving yards by any Charger is held right now currently by Antonio Gates. Right behind him is Keenan Allen with over 10,000 yards after that catch here. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There's the snap on 3rd and 13. Justin Herbert in trouble. Pocket collapses. Now he's scrambling. He's running out left. He's going to run forward, run through the challenge, and go out of bounds to avoid the hit. That should bring up a 4th down and put them within field goal range. The field goal unit will come out. A 4th and 6 coming up here for the LA Chargers. 4th and 6 coming up here for the LA Chargers, keeping the play alive, milking the clock right now. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 9 minutes. 30 seconds left to go in this football game, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, getting ready for the kick from the left hash. Getting ready from the kick from the left hash. The kick is up. Cameron Dicker, the kicker, puts this one up, and he's got it. 3 more points up on the board. The score is now 20-6. LA Chargers 20. New York Jets have 6. A beautiful catch over there from Keenan Allen. You'll watch that one in the replays. That might be a top 10 catch. You might find that one on SportsCenter if you go out to the sports bar to find that one. So Justin Herbert, after that drive, is now above 50% completion percentage. He was looking pretty bad. He's now completed 16 of 30 passes. Zach Wilson has completed more passes than him, but the New York Jets just can't seem to score. They can't move the ball and move the sticks when they need it the most. That moves Keenan Allen up to 15 fantasy points for the day. A quiet night from Breece Hall. 50 yards on the ground. No receptions. Actually, 3 receptions for 8 yards as well. So he's got 8 fantasy points. Keenan Allen, 15 fantasy points. Austin Eckler, 13 fantasy points. Nobody for the New York Jets. Nobody for the New York Jets over 10. Probably Greg Zuerlein. Maybe. Yeah, maybe Greg Zuerlein. Let's find out. Special teams. Greg Zuerlein has 6. So no. No. All right, here we go. 4th quarter. After that score right now, ladies and gentlemen, the LA Chargers will be kicking the ball back to the New York Jets. The New York Jets will need to make something happen, and they're going to need to make it happen quickly. They cannot sit on this forever. If they do, they're just going to get sacked again. Yeah, it's been pretty easy for the LA Chargers defensively to stop the New York Jets. They only have allowed 6 points here. But the LA Chargers are one of the worst defenses in the league. So Zach Wilson, 4 fantasy points today. Zach Wilson looks B-A-D bad for those Jets fans who like to spell the Jets. Dicker your kicker. That is right, Christina. Dicker your kicker. Oh, we are so close to that 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get just one more from you guys, just one more like button, that would help so much. If we can get up past that 30 mark, help me out. Help me help you so I can keep this going and keep this drive alive. So, comentando en vivo, pausa de los minutos. Looks like we've got a live stream in Spanish, which is pretty cool. And they've got some viewership in there as well. That's fun to see. I'm going to check this guy out, see what's happening. Oh, it's not a live stream. It's just lame. Just the lameness. 10,000 yards. He actually wrote it on the football. Keenan Allen wrote 10,000 yards on the football. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. 1st and 10. There's the snap. He looks left. He looks right. Zach Wilson throws that one right through the hands of Garrett Wilson. An incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 2nd down quickly. 2nd down coming up quickly here. Excuse me, shotgun formation from the 25-yard line. There's the snap, a throw out to the left-hand side. This time Garrett Wilson does make the catch, and he does get the 1st down. The official's pushing it back. He's about to get flagged right there. Here we go. Let's get back to the action. All right, shotgun formation. Shotgun formation para cualquiera que está entrando a este canal. Un placer. Thank you so much. There's a snap and a throw out to the right-hand side. And that goes forward. Breece Hall finally breaks through. Breece Hall on his feet. Gets up to about the 48-yard line. There is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. Vamos a ver. Oh, my goodness. Illegal block in the back on the offense. That will bring it back. Garrett Wilson this time. Did he get any? He got an illegal block in the back. He pushed Asante Samuel. That's a fair call. That's a good call. All right. So Breece Hall broke free because Asante Samuel got pushed down to the ground. I mean, Wilson could have just thrown up a pick instead of pushing him down, but he sacrificed it. So here we go, 1st down and 18 now. A 1st down and 18. That's a big penalty there. Down back to the 29-yard line. There's a snap. Zach Wilson in trouble. Throws that one. That one gets tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down coming up here for the New York Jets. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, if you're checking out this channel for the first time, my name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in and checking out my channel. Thank you so much. I'm super stoked to have each and every one of y'all in here. So if y'all want to help me out, give me a thumbs up. Give me that like button. 2nd down and 18 coming up for the New York Jets. 2nd and 18, shotgun formation. There it is from the 29. He looks right. He throws right. Catch is made. Tight end goes up. Makes the catch. Tyler Conklin goes down after gaining about 4, maybe 5. 4, maybe 5. A 6-yard completion is what they said. Looked like less than that, but hey. Okay. It is what it is. 7 minutes, 58 seconds left to go. The clock is still going. So here we go. Shotgun formation from the 40. Shotgun formation from the 40. A 3rd down and 12 for the New York Jets. This could be a do or die moment. They're definitely in fourth down territory, or go for it on fourth territory, as long as Zach Wilson doesn't get sacked like he's about to, and he goes down behind the 20-yard line. A huge bag once again. Another one for the New York Jets. Another one, for the LA Chargers. 6 sacks on the day. 6 bags today for the LA Chargers. And that's going to be it. So now you've got a fourth down and a mile. You might as well just throw a huge play the other way, but they're going to end up punting this one. Going to end up punting this one. Here we go. Waiting for the snap. There it is. And another punt. So the Jets have more punts than points in this. Oh, a muffed punt. And it got recovered by the Chargers. That could have been a really good opportunity, but the Jets are sleeping on it right now. Not staying as sharp as they normally are. Thank you to whoever hit that like button for me. You are the real MVP. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. We finally got there. Finally got to that 30 likes. If we can get to 1510 for the subscriber count, that would be the icing on the cake. If we could get to 1510 for the subscriber count, that would be the icing on the cake. That would make my day. That would make my night for sure the best Monday night of the season for me, in my opinion. In my own humble opinion. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this game might be over after that one right there, because the last drive for the LA Chargers was almost 8 minutes, and there's only 6 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in this Monday Night Football game. This is the last game of Week 9. This is the last game of the first half of the NFL season. The last game of the first half of this NFL season, and it's over. Oh, no. That's funny. A funny little commercial from Geico just popped up right now. Okay. All right. In a commercial break, when we get back from this commercial break, that punt from the New York Jets means that the LA Chargers will start this fourth quarter drive. We're now midway through the fourth quarter. They will start this fourth quarter drive on the 26-yard line. On the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 from the 26. In this game, neither of these two teams have over 200 yards of offense. 100 yards of passing for the LA Chargers, 107, and 76 yards on the ground, bringing their grand total to 183. And for the New York Jets, 124 yards through the air and only 57 on the ground, bringing their grand total up to 181. Zach Wilson has completed 23 of 35 passes for 181 yards through the air. Penalties have set them back tremendously. Lots of issues and mental lapses for the New York Jets. So Zach Wilson does have the yardage, but it does not matter. He has no touchdowns. Right now he has 5 fantasy points. He looks like a flaming dumpster fire. And, yeah, as bad as Justin Herbert has been playing, he's still looking better. So here we go. Shotgun formation from the 26-yard line. 6 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the final quarter of this game. There's the snap and a handoff to Austin Eckler, keeping the ball on the ground. Keeping the ball on the ground. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the LA Chargers. 2nd down and 8 for the LA Chargers. This is going to keep the clock going. They're probably going to take these plays and just keep the ball on the ground. They just want to win this game and get out of here. They will need to move the chains a couple of times. Play clock is down to 15 seconds. Game clock has 6:17 left to go. Here we go. Play clock down to 7 now. Single back formation, 5, 4, 3. There's the snap and a toss out to the right-hand side. Austin Eckler has some blocks from his buddies. He gets up to about the 31. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Do it on this side. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the LA Chargers. 3rd down and 5 up to the 31-yard line. So a 3rd and medium. Can Justin Herbert convert on 3rd and medium? We're about to find out. Clock is still ticking. 5:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. Here we go. 31-yard line. 3rd down and 5. One offensive touchdown for the Chargers. Trips left in a bunch and a toss out to the left-hand side. Austin Eckler does not pick up the first down, and a 4th down coming up. The Jets will get the football back. Another punt in this game. What is this? I guess that's why they call it football. But still, how frustrating. I don't like punts. I like points. But here we go. They're going to kick this one back. That milked, 3 minutes off the clock pretty quickly? 2 minutes maybe? Here we go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Waiting for this clock to get down to 1. There's the snap. Here's the kick. The punt is high. The punt is away. The clock is still ticking. This will be signaled a fair catch. Clock will stop. Xavier Gibson will take that punt at the 29-yard line. And here comes Zach Wilson one more time to embarrass New York. Let's go. And why they cut to a commercial break, I don't know, but they did cut to a quick commercial, ladies and gentlemen. They did cut to a quick commercial, so you're not missing much. It's that Thanksgiving movie that is coming up. I want to watch that Napoleon movie. Napoleon looks like it's going to be a fun one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have checked into this channel, Crystal, thank you. Christina, thank you. Lou, thank you. Crystal, Lou, Christina, Gina, Dimitri, Isaiah, Supreme Science. John Nelson was in here as well. John checked in as well. John, what's up, man? Appreciate you. I'm sure you're not still in this room at this point, but thank you guys so much for being here and leaving a comment and letting me know that you guys are out there and you're watching this live stream. It really means the world to me, so thank you guys so much. Here's some love. I'm going to drop some love and some hearts for you guys. Those are all for you, and you're probably seeing them ahead of time, but those hearts that just popped up, those were all for you. I sent those back your way, so thank you guys. Here's a big smile, too. Couple of them. Thanks. All right. Just so you know, I see you guys out there. I do see you guys watching this channel. I know that y'all are here with me. I've got about 47 of you guys in this room at the moment as I said that. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you guys. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. It helps out so much. We are right now in the fourth quarter. The clock is continuing to tick. And Robert Saleh and the New York Jets are going to get the football back with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this game. They have all 3 timeouts. They trail by 2 possessions. Excuse me. A 2-possession game with 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is a long shot. Chances are the Jets will not win this one, but there is a chance. There really is. Damn, water is good. Water is good. Water is life. I should be drinking like 4 of those a day, but that definitely made me feel better. Here we go. So we're waiting to get back from this commercial break, and when we do get back, it will be a 1st and 10 from the Jets' own 29-yard line. So let's see. Let's see if the Jets can pull off a miracle here and win this game with 4.5 left to go. They're showing some stuff in between right there. Darrelle Revis. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 4 minutes and 36. Zach Wilson takes the snap. He throws. Allen Lazard makes the catch. Allen Lazard good for a first down. First down for the New York Jets. Allen Lazard with the catch there. Let's go. Got to be in the hurry up. No time to set up and huddle. Got to be in the hurry up. Have your plays ready up to the 41-yard line. Zach Wilson and company waiting for the snap. You're milking time. 4 minutes and 10 seconds. There it is. He looks right. He looks left. Decides to throw left. The catch is made. This time, not good enough for a first down. Zach Wilson gets dropped at the 50-yard line. I'm sorry. Garrett Wilson. Awkward tackle right there. He went down sideways. but he gets back up quickly. 2nd down and 1 coming up. Whistle was blown. What happened? 2nd down and inches. Yeah, we all saw that, guy. We all saw that he was short. Why would you even stop the clock for that? Well, the clock is stopped. 3 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Clock is now ticking again. 2nd down and 1. Shotgun formation. Zach Wilson at midfield, the 50-yard line. Looks left, looks right, feels the pressure, throws the football. That could have been a fumble if it wasn't forward progress. There is a flag on the play. They're going to let this one go. They're going to say that this was a fumble, and they're going to take this one back for a scoop and score all the way on the other side. This should be a touchdown for the Chargers. This said he was down at the 2. Let's find out what the official call is right here. It looks like Khalil Mack knocked it out. Zach Wilson. Ooh. And the Chargers running around, flying around like jets. There is a flag. Let's find out if Zach Wilson's hand was going forward. Nope, that's a total fumble. That's 100% a fumble. That's declined. Wow, the Chargers got the fumble recovery and brought that back to the 2-yard line. The officials are saying that he was out. Good call at the 2-yard line. His foot slides out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The football should be at the 1 because the football was at the 1 when his foot went out. There should be a 2nd down. A first. Wow, Robert Saleh is just so upset right now. Zach Wilson, 200 yards. He's got 2 fumbles, so 4 fantasy points for him. A terrible game for everybody on that Jets team. So, at this point, you might as well just kneel it. Don't force it, or whatever. Here we go. Shotgun formation. This should be an easy win here. From the 2-yard line, Justin Herbert takes a snap, a handoff to Austin Eckler, who takes that into the end zone. And we got a touchdown for the LA Chargers. A touchdown for Austin Eckler, a touchdown for the LA Chargers, and that brings the score up to 26-6. And that is just blown the doors off the barn right there with that one. That's going to be it for the New York Jets. That is going to be all she wrote. This will likely be the final score of the game unless the Jets can find a miracle. Garrett Wilson, 80 yards today, 7 receptions. Not the greatest game. Aaron Rodgers visibly frustrated on the sideline. At least he's not the one who caused the issues. Wow. The extra point gets banked off of the left upright. So Cameron Dicker, the kicker, puts that one up. And it hits the post and bounces in. So, 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this game. That's what we got going on. 3 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this game. After that drive, ladies and gentlemen, the LA Chargers are now up 27-6 over the home team. It was only supposed to be a 3-point spread. Yeah, freaking right. Yeah, right. As we cross the 10 p.m. mark here in San Antonio, Texas. All right, y'all. I got to work tomorrow morning. That's always fun. Let's see. So, next week, the Dallas Cowboys do get to play against the Giants. That should be an easy game for us since we smashed them. Since we absolutely smashed them. All right, Thursday. This Thursday, November 9th. Honestly, I might just skip that game. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers. Nobody is going to watch that game, and I don't want to waste my time. I might just go for a full-on triple header on Sunday and find a better game to cover. I like to do 4 streams a week, but that Panthers and Chicago Bears game, I doubt that anyone's going to check in for that one. So we may not cover any football this Thursday. I might call this a bye week for myself, except for that Cowboys game at 3:25. Let's take a look at the 12 o'clock games coming up this week, shall we? So Colts and Patriots, boring. That's an 8:30 a.m. game, so we're not covering that one anyways. That's going to be in Frankfurt, Germany. After that, we've got this is going to be the 12 o'clock time slot. The 12 o'clock games coming up here, Houston Texans versus the Cincinnati Bengals. That might be fun. Minnesota Vikings, New Orleans Saints. You know what? Just to make my girlfriend happy, we should cover the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers game. Those are two top 10 most followed teams in the NFL, believe that or not. The Tennessee Titans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't like that game. Jacksonville and San Francisco could be a very fun game to watch as well. And then the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns could be a very fun game to watch as well. That's a divisional matchup. So we do have a couple of good games. The Browns and the Ravens is fun. The 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars could be fun. And then, of course, the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers could be an interesting game as well. 3:25, we've got the Dallas Cowboys game coming up. And then at night, it's going to be the New York Jets once again versus the Las Vegas Raiders. So Week 10 might be a week for football. I might just cover the Cowboys game this week for Week 10 and call this my bye week, but we'll find out. You guys will find out quickly because I like to post my stuff popping up here as the season goes on. So you'll probably see what the lineup is. At least if I'm covering the Thursday game, you'll know by tomorrow or by Wednesday if I'm going to be doing the Thursday game, and then you'll know for sure for the final weekend on Sunday by Saturday. There we go. And a quick throw underneath on 1st and 10. Incomplete pass. That one was intended for Alan Lazard. Incomplete pass will bring up a second down for the New York Jets. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. The clock has stopped. Seven sacks today for the Chargers defense. 4 tackles for a loss, 3 forced fumbles. 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Zach Wilson takes the snap. Zach Wilson has time in the pocket. A deep shot, a catch. Nope. Ball is jarred loose. Garrett Wilson was there, got both hands to it, but the ball was jarred loose on that hit. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Sorry, unsubscribed if no Vikings. Hey, man, I covered the Vikings last week. The Vikings game is a good one, I suppose. But, hey, way to check in there. There's the snap, 3rd and 10, and Zach Wilson is in trouble. He wheels out, pump fakes, tries to get the 1st down, does not, runs out of bounds. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. Minnesota Vikings and New Orleans Saints. That's the game you really want covered? Well, we'll find out soon enough. No promises. But I do appreciate you checking in, my friend. Thank you for letting me know you're out there. 100. Those hundreds are for you, man. Those hundreds are for you. All right. Here we go. 4th down and 3. This is going to be it. This will be the last play that the Jets probably are going to get. Thank you. Thanks. There's the snap out of the shotgun formation and a quick throw out to the right-hand side. This will be a 1st down. So a 1st down converted for the New York Jets. That will keep the clock moving. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. And Zach Wilson is looking for a consolation prize at this point. They're not going to win this game, but they're looking for a consolation prize. Shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. There it is. And Zach Wilson still in the pocket, throws underneath. This one goes forward to about the 44, maybe the 45-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4, empty calories right here. This is garbage time right now for the New York Jets. Here we go. And Zach Wilson just barely getting away from the challenge there. He winds up and throws a short play once again underneath. That should be good for a 1st down. Another 1st down. Okay, I will subscribe, he says. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. How do you say that? Hanai?
Is that how you pronounce that? Hainai? Looks like that. Hain, Hain, and then I-E-Y-E. It's what it looks like. But thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Here we go. Shotgun formation up to the 47-yard line. And there's the snap. Zach Wilson in the pocket, throws underneath. Another catch made underneath. I mean, these 4-yard plays are helping. There is a flag on the field. Let's find out who the flag is on. 2-minute warning about to hit right here. What is the flag on? There is a flag that stopped the clock. Okay, cool. Hey, Nye. Illegal contact, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Another first down for the New York Jets. Again, they're just looking for a consolation prize at this point that will stop the clock. They're going to get one more playoff on this first down. One more playoff on this first down. Empty backfield, full 5 wide. So Zach Wilson, deep shot this time, all the way to the back. A perfect throw, and Taylor lost track of the football. That is the end. We've still got the 2-minute warning here. 2 timeouts left, and the New York Jets fans just hoping that they can get at least 1 touchdown back. And if you're doing this for fantasy football purposes, then you're checking in until the final second, because who knows if Breece Hall is going to score a touchdown here. There's a good chance that he might. Good chance that he might. Oops. Apologize for the scrambling text that's floating around here. I got all kinds of nonsense. Was typing and putting in numbers. But thanks for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. You know what? Let's go ahead and turn off all the scroll. Let's get rid of all the nonsense. This is it. This is what it looks like without the extra flash, without the extra flare, ladies and gentlemen. I'll even turn that off. This is it. This is us. We are here. We are raw. We are live. I do not tuck in my shirt. Sorry to break that to you guys, but why tuck in your shirt if you don't have to? I do have a big old panza that I got to get rid of, but you know what? Whatever. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are live. Jets, Chargers. This game is just about done. 1 minute and 57 seconds left to go. We are inside the 2-minute warning now. And the Chargers have a very healthy lead. The LA Chargers have a 27-6 lead over the New York Jets. Next week, Monday Night Football. Next week, there's not a lot of good matchups. I'll probably just I'll decide here after this. I want to say that I don't think that it's worth covering the Thursday Night Football game. I might change my mind depending on how my week goes at work. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So right now, the way that it stands, I think this will be the final score of the game. There's a chance that the Jets might get one more as a consolation prize. But you are watching Football Nation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of you. It makes my day. It makes me so happy to see you guys here with me. So let's go ahead and turn my graphics back on. 1, 2, 3. Got the live stream right here, right now. And I won't be able to hang out with you guys. So this Thursday Night Football game is going to be a soft game, ladies and gentlemen. Carolina Panthers and Chicago Bears, the 2 worst teams in the NFL. Shotgun formation coming up here for the Jets. 2nd down and 10. Waiting for the throw right there. Another throw underneath. Zach Wilson completing all these short throws. Back-to-back catches right here. And Carter has now 5 catches for 24 yards, averaging 5 yards per catch. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go. 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go. You can almost see the steam coming out of Robert Saleh's ears. He is so upset right now. 3rd and 5. There's the snap. High snap. Zach Wilson throws out once again, and he will stay inbounds. Michael Carter goes down. That'll bring up a 4th down. This is 4th down territory. They're going to have to go for it anyways. This game is basically over. They're not going to punt it because, you
You can't at this point. But 1 minute and a half left to go. 4th down and 5. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers right. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks right. Zach Wilson delivers a shot. And a huge catch. Tyler Conklin inside the 10-yard line. Clock will continue to tick. Who's going to get the touchdown here? This is what Zach Wilson is doing, so let's find out what that means. A throw right up the middle to Tyler Conklin. Where was that all day? Shotgun formation. Breece Hall is back there. There's the snap. Breece Hall is up the middle. Zach Wilson looks right. A throw is made. Conklin makes the catch. He goes out of bounds. Clock will continue to go because he was pushed out of bounds. He did not go out under his own power. Timeout's taken by the Jets. I guess Robert Saleh really wants this timeout and really wants this touchdown. Looks like Robert Saleh really wants this touchdown. And I'm definitely going to finish this. This is good. It's literally just water, but it feels so good. Here we go. 2nd and goal coming up right here for the New York Jets from the 6-yard line. So the Broncos will be coming off of a bye. We might cover that Buffalo Bills game. Bills and Broncos. It should be a pretty straightforward win for the Buffalo Bills, but they did just lose to the Bengals. Here we go. Shotgun formation. 2nd down and goal from the 6. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks left. He looks right. In trouble. Throws underneath. That catch is not made. Nobody near him. And Uzuma, whatever. His name is forgettable because he couldn't make that catch. Just a drop pass. That was just a dropped pass, a good throw from Zach Wilson. It was a little low, sure, but it hit him right in the numbers, and this dude could not corral. What an idiot. What an idiot. New York Jets are a bunch of idiots. Zach Wilson frustrated there. I would be too. Here we go. 3rd down and goal. 41 seconds left to go from the 6-yard line. There's the snap. Zach Wilson looks left. Zach Wilson in trouble. Zach Wilson has to scramble. Zach Wilson going to run it himself, and he runs out of bounds to stop the clock at a 4th down, losing a yard there. 4th down and goal. Stops the clock once again. Who is going to score on this final play, if anybody? This will bring up a 4th down for the New York Jets. 4th down, and it won't be Greg Zuerlein. They're not going to put up a field goal. They want the 6 points because if it comes down to points in their division, they want it. Shotgun formation. Breece Hall is out there. 4th and goal. Do or die for the touchdown here. There's the snap. Wilson looks left, looks right, throws underneath. That catch is made, but it's not going to be good enough for a touchdown. Tyler Conklin makes the catch down at the 1-yard line. And a 4th down turnover means that the LA Chargers are going to have the football here at the 1. Let's see if they're going to kneel it because they're at the 1-yard line. Will he have a chance to kneel it? That is definitely a 4th down turnover and a stop there for the LA Chargers. Hurry up and get the team out. Let's get this game over with, y'all. I'm here to the final whistle, so just so you know, you got to give that respect right there. I'm here to the final whistle. I would never just cut out before the game was over. 28 seconds left to go. Victory formation. That is a forward kneel. Right there, a bit of a quarterback sneak for Justin Herbert, and that is the final play of the game. That is the final play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final score of the game, 27-6. The LA Chargers, the away team, is going to get the W. There is a lot to talk about for the New York Jets. A false sense of security coming off of a 3-game win streak, especially after some bum teams. Aaron Rodgers out there still smiling. I don't know what you got to smile about. But, hey, that is the final score of this game. LA Chargers 27, New York Jets have 6. My name is Mario Manuel. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Football Nation. Thank you so much for watching this live stream. As always, it has been a pleasure, and I will see y'all later on this week. Don't know for which game just yet, but we'll find out soon enough. Expect a Thursday night showdown, even though it's not the most exciting game, but I will be here for you guys. So, peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. I'll see you guys super soon.